Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to DnD Shadows of War, session number 13. For Chris's request, I did the thing at the beginning of the stream to signify that the stream had begun, and because, this is being streamed at 8:17 p.m. on the 24th of January 2020. For Chris's request, I did the thing at the beginning of the stream to signify it was the beginning of the stream, because I like to. I said the date and time the stream is being streamed at. Yeah.
Woo!
I did the intro thing.
Yay.
Applaud me. Thank you. Now, you might be wondering, hey Nick, it's been a while since you've done D&D, or really done anything at all. Why is that?
Because Nick sucks.
Basically.
Yep.
Also Christmassy stuff, so that sort of inhibits people a lot of the time.
Bro, it's been it's the entire month of November.
It's been a month since Christmas.
Yeah, you gotta wind down from the Christmas hustle and bustle, alright? You can't just go straight back into D&D.
It's not how this works.
It's a little bit wonky if you don't.
Let's go fucking back. Hold on. So last week Nick was dead, then that week I was dead, then that week TLG was dead.
TLG?
BRG.
BRG.
Yeah, what happened
TLG.
on 27? I don't know about that fucking week.
TLG rest his soul.
Whatever.
Yeah, no,
He's still dead.
yeah, no, he's still dead. But no, BRG's was having a fun time of retail during Christmas season, and then his body decided to crash like right after Christmas.
What a weak bitch.
You weren't there.
And then someone decided to have
Sounds
family
like somebody's
issues
getting
the
fucking
next week.
smited.
Holy smited shit, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Get prepared, asshole.
About 14 pairs of eyes seem to be peering at your character in a malevolent way. Be ready to be smited, Oathbreaker.
My god, please, no. Wait, I'm an Oathbreaker. Fuck your god. Fuck my god.
So, it's a combination of just shit luck on about 2 or 3 people's schedules. So sorry for the long wait.
And now you have too much free time.
Don't fucking remind me.
He only has 11 hours next week.
I
Alright,
need
you can play
20.
more Monster Hunter.
I can play more Monster Hunter, but I'm probably going to be picking up a bunch of hours.
Or he can plan D&D.
Well, hey,
Alternatively, just
I
play
won't
Monster
lie.
Hunter.
I've
Playing
actually
Monster
had
Hunter
this
is
entire
so
thing fucking planned, just not implemented until today.
That's sounds about right.
Just remember, feel free to take one of my shifts next week if you want.
What the fuck is the refresh? Oh, there it is.
But yeah, no. So yeah, no. I had this entire thing planned out like prior to the break, and then everything kind of just went by, and I can't plan past that because you have to make a choice, guys.
Like the name of our party.
Which is a thing that we forgot to do.
We have the name of our party.
Oh no, not the part. No, your mercenary group.
It's fucking 2.5 adventures.
Yeah,
Is the
2.5
name of the party.
adventures is the party. I want to know what the hell is the rest of the. What's your mercenary group? Did you guys think of something?
Yo, hang on a second.
Fucking forgot it somewhere, dude.
Hey,
Hold
we
on,
have
don't make
we-
me fucking
we had
send
it.
to each other.
We have
Hold
a
on,
new-
hold
we have a
on.
new
Did we?
generation.
I'm
Talk
pretty
to
sure
you.
we sent it to each other.
Oh god. You ever do something and you're like, yeah, that's good, and then you're like, never mind.
The Nightmare
Never
Vanguard.
fucking mind.
The Nightmare Vanguard?
Never mind.
The Nightmare Vanguard, that's what it
It's kinda
was.
stupid.
Okay.
We are the Nightmare Vanguard.
Vanguard.
It's a great
Never
name.
mind. It's kind of stupid.
Great
I
name,
am
Chris.
Reggie.
We settled on that. That's what we're sticking with. Okay.
Edge.
We can't. Yeah, we can't exactly go back on it, but goddamn, fucking, fucking, I didn't give two fucks at that point.
Oh my god. Now that you had time to think about it, you're like, wait. Back it up a little
Like,
I didn't even start to
okay.
think about it. I just went back and looked at our fucking thing. And I was like, "What the fuck did we decide?"
So-
and I was like, "Oh."
So we decided on that, like, hey, if we don't think of anything else, we'll go with this. Lo and behold, we never thought of anything else.
You had
we
3
had,
fucking
gotta
weeks.
play other games and shit.
Yeah, man.
I was going to legitimately just pull out like random name generator and just do it real quick. If
I mean,
necessary.
we have multiples of those now for the thing.
Me too.
Yeah, man, you just use Google. Surprise!
Well, actually, you can
Lots of
just use
people have them.
you can just use Dungeon Master's Vault now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Hey.
it has so
They
many
make
new
their own.
generators now.
That's cool that they've made their own.
We're going next big super ass city that you're going to be going into. Guess what it's going to be based off of?
Yep, the randomizer.
No, not something from a prominent D&D YouTuber.
No,
No, everything must be original.
very original.
I mean, those aren't original; those are randomized.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Nick doesn't know what he wants.
I could tell.
He never does.
Anyway,
He
what
just says
happened?
words and hopes people deal with it.
What happened last time? Oh, great DMRs in the sky.
So, last time, you
Oh, right.
in Dragon Ball
Oh,
Z.
great.
Last time in Dragon Ball Z.
So last time, what
That conversation would have literally been 3 episodes, and I would have been really ticked.
happened?
Where the fuck is the murder?
Sorry, no murder. You only get exposition for now.
And explaining how they did it. Very slow, stupid detail.
Oh,
Okay, we already wasted about half an hour. That's actually getting into this.
I know. But you guys are having fun.
You have to go to fucking sleep. You gotta work tomorrow.
At noon.
Alright, so
Yeah.
last time you guys got here, you traveled to a tower that was attached to a ley line. And you were able to use the MacGuffin. This arcane.
Good old MacGuffins!
Nice.
Oh, MacGuffin.
Yeah!
That is suspiciously in the shape of a holy hand grenade. But it allowed what it did was essentially mapped out a specific area that you were tasked to see. And you guys found something utterly, completely horrifying. The ley lines are not
They're
the
fucked.
natural colors. They were fucked.
Very
Beyond
disgusting.
recognition. Worst yet is at least 1 or 2 of you realized that it was spreading.
Ew.
I got like a 20 on that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. And in the midst of this realization, another friend came by and said hello again.
Hello there,
How dare you
Widman.
still live?
Crowther said,
Widman Crowther.
came over to do the same similar thing that you were doing, and he was going to fight you to the bitter end, but you were able to convince him and showed him what was happening. Because fuck you, you rolled high.
That's what charisma gets you.
I mean, realistically
So-
speaking, this guy has a pretty weak will, apparently.
I set my I set it up so you had to get at least 20. he got 20 fucking 6.
Yeah, but he has a massive charisma bonus.
I know.
I am a master negotiator.
No, you're not.
We might need to negotiate at some point as well. So, he agreed upon meeting back with his companions at this tower in about 2 or 3 days. He also
Hooray.
mentioned that there are stuff that you can do in the tower that you guys skipped because you noped out.
I'd take not dying for my life, please.
Well, he smashed all those suits for us, didn't he?
I don't. If I remember correctly, he didn't find any more.
I think he said he bought. I thought he said he beat some up.
No, he said that one of his companions had noted that there is a couple things hidden in the area, but they decided it was ultimately not worth figuring it out.
Wait, inside the tower or around the tower?
Inside the tower.
Okay.
And so you guys have about 2 or 3 days, 3 days from now, to get back to the tower.
You
Oh
cut out
shit!
And so you guys have something to do. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to, like, ultimately
Explore the tower.
explore the tower and then head out to wherever?
Back to our base.
All right.
It's not even a base.
So
It's a temporary residence. Thus is our base.
you guys are ready.
We're literally riding on the coattails of your fucking master. Oh shit! Oh shit! You're his apprentice. I fucking love you now. Ooh, chief. Thanks. I guess we get to live in your house for free. Pretty good. Pretty good deal.
Well, actually, it's 5 gold a month because I'm part of the guild. But basically free. It's basically
free. So you guys come back down into this room. Where do you guys want to go?
Beds.
I want to go in here.
Okay. As you go over,
What's
open the
behind
door,
door
creaks open.
number? This
and
one.
inside you see a bunch of bookcases and
Fucking nerd.
a normal-looking rug on the floor. Looks like, aside from the bookcases, there's no other furniture.
Move the rug.
I'm going to go look in the bookcases, and my turret's going to stand on the rug in the middle of the room. It's just going to stand nondescriptly in the middle of the room, just on top of that rug.
All right.
I would have thought that conversation would have been long enough to despawn it, but I guess not.
It has like 2 minutes, I think.
All right. So you're going through the bookcase. Roll
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah, and my perception is... Perception is, yep, +1.
Knowledge is power, but I am stupid.
7.
You find a good. Before I forget, let me see. What the fuck's.
Yeah.
You have to roll the loot.
The big
Okay.
loots.
That decided I wanted to work. This one doesn't want to work though.
Ah, he's testing the music.
Oh, he's gonna play a theme. Oh, it's gonna be so cool.
There we go.
If only we had...
Happening!
If only we had Iggy's quiver of music.
You know what?
So, you found general books that you've seen all over the place. These are very common tomes, from varying degrees. Some of it is like basic cooking. A couple other things is
Anything about cooking pasta? Specifically the raviolis?
no ravioli. No
Please.
ravioli.
Please don't bring that back up. The space game is dead.
No.
It will be remembered.
It will be remembered.
The space game will be forgotten because Nick was very bad at it.
No, I think it did a fine job.
You joined with the bad guys after everyone else died.
That's what I mean. The alternative is dying. So I mean,
Ship security systems didn't work. And an enemy somehow managed to get to the bridge perfectly fine without getting lost.
we could teleport.
That doesn't work.
Alright.
Also, we were in the bridge.
I was the only one in the bridge. You were in like a tiny little crap ship hiding in a crate.
I was not hiding in a crate. I was fucking making ravioli. Fuck you. That's why she considered me not a lethal threat, because I was busy trying to eat. Fucking some people have standards. They don't fight people while they're trying to fucking eat food.
Nick made them have insta-kill moves. Why the
Duly
fuck would
noted.
you have them have insta-kill moves?
Attack them while they're eating.
Don't you fucking attack people when you're eating. That shit's sacred.
Because they're villains.
No, it's because, it's their last meal before you fucking utterly and totally murder them.
Alright. So. Roll a perception again, Pitch. While you're
Okay.
looking through the books.
5.
Alright. So.
That's bad.
5.
As you're going through the books, you'll notice here and there, there's like a few common books that you've seen all over the place, and hell, you've read quite a few of them. And you spotted one that your master gave for you to learn how to read and write in there. It's just common junk. Anything else that you want to do in that room? Or any of you guys want to do something?
Yeah, let them do something since I've done part of
I
it.
mean, I don't care about books.
There's other room.
Nondescript freaking thing, rug. Let's fucking move it and get destroyed.
It looks like a condom wrapper more than a rug.
Yeah.
God damn it. Alright.
So pick up the big condom wrapper.
Nick.
I didn't say
I'm-
anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nick, there's times where you should really
Technically
just shut
true.
up.
Technically didn't say shit. You're the only one.
Yeah. So.
Move the rug. What happens? Surprise! It was just a rug.
Surprise, it's actually a ninja hiding behind it.
So, as you
Fucking
grab onto the rug,
oh shit!
it decides to try to
Fucking
wrap around you.
yes!
Roll for strength check.
Fuck! Not good at that.
You're like, yes! Fuck!
Strength check. Ooh.
I
okay,
will be amazed if you fail this, to put it bluntly.
Hey!
Oh my fucking god! How the
failed it.
hell did you do that?
Hey, buddy, I'm getting eaten by a rug. Send
Alright.
help!
Perception check at both Guts and Pitch.
I'm gonna get a low roll, aren't I?
Oh man, pretty easy to split.
14.
And getting eaten by rug. Please send your help.
17.
Alright. You hear a crash in one of the rooms, both of you, and you specifically, Guts, can hear Cassandra seriously cursing about
Die by a
stupid
fucking
fucking
rug.
rugs and stupid magic. And Ruskin
Fucking goddamn nerds.
can do the same thing.
Oh shit, Ruskin!
And he ended up actually hearing this it as well. And he tried to rush in.
Ruskin is my greatest ally.
Oh, I forgot to add the thing. Let me add the thing for you guys. Alright. Roll initiatives. Roll them!
Do I even have to?
Yeah, because I gotta figure out how the fuck the things are gonna go.
Oh shit! Yeah, I could like break out of the
19.
rug. I could like break out of the rug on my turn or some shit. Yeah.
What about the nondescript rug that my turret happens to be standing on?
The set of it did something. Might be
Alright.
biologically activated.
18.
Maybe it just can't move because it has like half a ton of metal sitting on it.
No, you make another perception. Sure, why not? Make another perception check.
Okay. 9.
Alright, you notice that your turret's position is just wide enough, and you see like the edges of the rug struggling to move. You got basically a minute and some change to do this. Oh my god, I just realized how much health everyone has. Oh, this is gonna be a
Yeah, we got lots of health.
Mm-hmm.
How is Guts before me? Or does he have a plus to his initiative?
No,
I
it's
haven't done anything yet. I'm just adding the turns.
just straight
Okay.
18.
Good old secret plus.
That super awesome secret plus.
Secret plus.
Okay. So let's see. 10. 8. What did you roll? Pitch.
19.
19. Okay, you're higher. Sandra, did you roll big? You usually do. Oh,
I got
not that bad.
16, Chief.
That's pretty good. And Guts 18.
Where have I heard this music before?
I've been using it for a lot of things.
Okay. It just sounds familiar for some reason.
Alright, Pitch, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna stab the rug with my knife.
You gonna stab the rug with your knife?
Yeah,
Alright.
but I must equip my knife so I get the stats. It's a D20. Wait, do I have advantage since it's literally just pinned to the ground?
Yes.
Slash roll D20. Is it my strength? God damn it, it logged me out. Well, I'm gonna have to put
Welcome
those
to
things.
technical difficulties, people.
Okay, so I attack with. Fuck. I'm just gonna stab it. I'm assuming I'm gonna hit it.
Roll 2 times.
What? I'm sorry, what? Again,
Oh.
what?
I'm.
How? How?
That
How
that
do you do
that
how,
luck.
How do you roll 2-1
Well,
the same roll
That's great.
when you have advantage?
well, Ian, it's a 1 in 20 chance,
Fucked.
and then another
Fucked.
1 in 20 chance. So roughly that happens 1 in every 400 times.
Congratulations. Clip the shit because this is fucking awesome.
Okay.
How?
Because welcome to D&D. Sometimes you assume that it's going to work perfectly fine, and then the game laughs in your face.
And good old 90% chance to hit something, or 90% chance to hit something in fucking XCOM.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking XCOM.
This was more like a 100% chance to hit it.
No, more like 99.
0.9.
No, not that good. All right, so pitch. You were very happy the fact that your cannon was on the thing, but you quickly realized as you try to stab the rug that your turret was also blocking most of his body, and you couldn't quite figure how to get in to hit it properly after 2 failed attempts. Guts, it is your turn.
What a time. What a time. What a time.
Well,
I'm gonna go back to drawing. Hopefully it works.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
I mean, technically shouldn't pay attention in combat, but whatever.
I am. But
He's
still,
just-
how? How? How
I
do you
fear
roll the
them
natural
fucking
ones?
Good old RNG.
For natural ones in a row.
I mean, technically, shouldn't the rug be on top of me?
It's attempting to smother you, so sure, let's
Shouldn't it be like occupying like the same space or
to
whatever?
front.
There you go.
all
Please
right.
send help.
I'm here. Oh my god, no, don't die.
I am here.
Alright,
Don't mean
what
you are
to
Edge.
do?
Watashi ga kita!
What?
Ah,
It didn't.
Anyway,
Nick can drop off. Nick keeps digging this hole for him.
just gonna throw my long sword. Not throw it. Just gonna
Throw it. Fucking
throw it?
fucking
Okay,
impale
we're
me,
throwing,
bro.
we're throwing it.
I'm just gonna slice at it.
Congratulations, you sliced it.
Slicing
You
is also probably not the thing you should do, but okay.
Congratulations,
I mean,
you hit the.
How else am I gonna
congratulations,
get
you
it
hit
off of you?
I don't know. Maybe use your hands.
That's too easy.
Congratulations, you
There's a
cut the
person
rug.
inside of it.
Well,
so I mean,
I can heal you back up. You'll be fine.
Damage transfer. While it's grappling a creature, the rug takes only half damage dealt to it, and the creature grappled by the rug takes the other half.
good thing he has like fucking 100 health potions.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how he's carrying.
You hit, by the way.
It's just right
He's,
there.
you know,
Don't worry
he's
about it.
carrying the same way the fucking the dragon
Just,
does
just
it.
don't worry about it, Cassandra. Your good old pal Guts is going to damage you just slightly. It's
Hey,
going to hurt
take
you a little
3
bit.
damage.
So it takes 3 damage, and Cassandra, you take 3 damage.
Yep.
By the way, it rolled a fucking 10 on that first grapple.
Nice.
So I was very shocked when you rolled a 2.
Ayo. I mean, my modifier is effectively 0, so that was literally a coin flip.
Yeah. Okay. And Guts, is that all you're gonna do? Cassandra,
That'll be it.
it is
Cool.
your turn.
So, what do I roll to unfuck myself?
So until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating, and the rug can't smother another target at the start of each turn. Or the target's turn. Alright, let's see. Gonna go quickly look up just this
Look up how grappling works.
grapple 5e. Sorry for the wait, because I should have actually fucking done this before.
It's fine.
Creature size, actions. Search. Two weapon grappling. When you grab a creature wrestled, or that you can use an attack action to make it a special melee attack grapple. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you, and must be with your reach. A grappled creature can use its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed on a strength, athletics, or a dexterity acrobatics check.
Strength, athletics, or dexterity, athletics?
Dexterity acrobatics.
Acrobatics. So athletics or wait, read it again. Fucking real
So
confused.
strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics.
Cool, I'm gonna use athletics because that's a +2. What a time. Yes.
Let's see.
Okay, let's fucking go ahead and roll it. Should I have a +2 to the thing? Athletics. Let's do it.
See, let's
Fuck
go.
yeah.
All right. With a mighty struggle, as Guts hits the carpet that's on you, you were able to use that as leverage, and you essentially pull yourself away from you, and you chuck it to the ground, but barely escaped.
Yeah.
And he moved it that way. Yeah. All right.
Teamwork.
That is your action thingy. Do you want to do anything else?
That.
All right. Now it's our monster's turn.
Monster.
It kind of raises up, almost kind of like a snake, and kind of gauges. And it's going to roll a d50.
A D50.
I used it for randomization. And it's going to head towards Guts. Guts.
Yeah.
It's going to try to grapple you.
No.
Oh, the big deal.
So you either can stop it with the strength or dexterity roll.
Gonna be a strength roll, dog.
All right. Show me.
Shit.
I knew it.
That is about... He more than doubled the amount you got there, by the way.
That's
This rogue is gonna touch everybody.
Except me.
So the rug jumps, and as you try to brace for it, it lands on top of you and tries to smother your face. Now you have a rug on top of you. You cannot see. You cannot.
Can I not speak?
Get muffled at some point.
Grapple the target restrained, blinded, and at risk of suffocating. So you can speak.
I thought that would have been a little more angry, but instead of like, fucking wimpy as shit, holy hell.
But
I still kind of sound like it.
Insert pyro sounds here.
that's gonna be the rug's turn. Ruskin
Rug, go!
swervels, sees what's happening, and is about to attack.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully he's not gonna do too much damage to you if he hits. And he swings wildly, but he was trying to not hit you. And unfortunately, he was being a little too cautious, so it just flew by instead of actually hitting you.
Hmm.
Pitch, it's your turn.
Indeed it is.
Please don't roll another 2 1s.
I'm gonna stab it again. A 15. That one's got to hit.
That one hits.
Slash roll for damage. D20. No, not D20. D4. I'm pretty sure. Knife. How much damage do you do? D4. Got it.
D4.
3 damage.
3 damage! Alright. I'm gonna just move that real quick so I can grab this.
No wonder
Okay.
crazy people stab their victims like 100 billion times.
And
Knife
then...
only deals a D4 damage.
Well, the thing is, normal peasants have like 4 HP, I think. Like
So
I think peasants actually have like 4 HP. So basically, if you walk into them wrong, they die.
Alright, so
Accidentally wander. Oops.
the other rug is still struggling to get out, and finally, after taking a quick look and serious look, first missed with the first attack, and then the second one finally hits and starts tearing into the flying rug of smothering. Or struggling rug of smothering. Guts, it's your turn. It's something is strangling you, and you're suffocating now. You gotta get out. It's gonna smother you to death.
I'm gonna try and strength my way out of this.
Strength out?
Or I could try to slice it. Nah, I'll just strength my way out.
Trying to do math in my head and it's not going.
This is another strength roll, right?
Yep.
16.
Alright. With a struggle, you ripped it off. You realized how fucking strong this bastard is, and you pulled him off and just threw him against the floor. And that's your turn. He's now where it was again.
Mmm.
Worthy foe.
You got still movement action if you want to do anything. Anything else before I forget?
I'm
Okay,
good
go.
here.
Bonus action though, does he have one of those?
I don't think he does.
I mean, I can't do too much with bonus action, so I think I'll just end my turn.
Okay, Cassandra, it is your
Could you,
turn.
could you disengage from it? Like, just use your disengage action.
Oh,
like,
fuck
oh, it's
it.
magically
Here we
off
go.
your face.
I mean, that's an action. Also, no. Probably not.
Presumably the door's open, so we're gonna Eldritch Blast the shit out of the rug.
Yep.
I mean, what else would he do?
Hey,
All doors are the
more
two
like, what
doors
else
are
would-
open.
More else, what would Cassandra do?
fucking 14.
And you hit.
Woo! Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
energy comes in form,
shit,
and you
rug.
chuck a ball of it, hurtling, and it hits the floor. And it hits the rug as it's going to come back up to do something, and it falls back down a little bit, and it starts singeing with dark magic energy coming off of it. Now let me do damage. Okay. Oh, the rug is kind of angry, so it's going to be doing. It kind of raises itself up again. It's looking around and debating where is it going to attack. Which one is he going to smother? That is going to be Cassandra.
Fuck.
Let's see how far I can go. Not that far. You got some time.
Good piece of shit.
As it gets up and tries to move itself over.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity is a thing. Go right ahead.
Which I was surprised that the
Thank
rug didn't
you.
take, but I think I might be able to only do certain things. Entirely not.
It's a very slow
25.
creature. 25 hits.
Get shanked.
I hope the
fucking
god
rug.
is hit.
11.
11 damage. How do you attack it?
Just straight up slice down the middle.
Uh,
Don't want anyone accidentally
As it-
using it.
Tries to hurdle as it tries to move away from both you and Ruskin. You quickly take your sword and slice it in the middle and just make a massive tear through it. And as that's going on, Ruskin turns around and tries to attack it with gusto.
Oh shit.
And misses completely out of sheer eagerness. Because fuck you rolls, Ruskin. Pitch, it is your turn.
Indeed. I'm gonna stab the rug again.
Oh no, not the rug.
Fucking get him. Fuck this rug.
8. Does an 8 hit?
No. 8 does not hit. Alright. Eagerly to try to get more damage done, Pitch. You stab down and just barely miss it. Both times. Guts, it's your turn.
Not dead.
Fucking
It silently
rugs.
kind of
Why
looks
did it
at
have
you.
to be rugs?
Rugs. Why'd it have to be rugs?
I slice at it again.
Oh shit.
Attack. That hits.
8.
8 damage. Whoo!
Question: Can you normally
Yeah.
make flying rug? Can you normally make these kind of rugs?
In general, yes, you can if you can imbue them.
Okay.
They're kind of like the armor. It just kind of happens when you put magic into them. They animate. There's a specific way of it works, but it is a thing.
Okay, because I was just thinking of like just carrying one of these around with me and then just like throwing it at someone.
They actually have a surprising amount of health, considering. But yeah, no.
Fucking no.
Wait, I just had a better idea to make it more deadly. On one side of the rug is cleat.
Good
Did it-
work.
And then you have a spiky rug.
But so Guts, you attack it one more time out of frustration because it's not dead, and you slice through it, and the poor thing is barely hanging on a thread and just in complete utter tatters. But it's very determined to get to Cassandra.
Fucking rug.
Cassandra, it is your turn.
God damn you, fucking rug. I didn't even check if I can move there.
You're
So
like, nope,
start
I'm fucking
assuming-
going.
Yeah, nope, okay, I can't move there. Fuck you, rug. Look at how far I am. He did an Eldritch Blast. Do it! Yeah!
Woo! All right, that hits,
Fucking
and that
annoying
hits.
damage.
How would you like to murder this smothering rug?
Fucking it turns into ash. Why not?
It becomes nothing.
Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, rug.
So, This rug, as it's determined to come towards you, you make sure to run back for the right moment with a blast.
You're bugging out.
Hurdle.
You're bugging out real bad.
Oh, it's not just me.
He bugged out real bad.
I'm getting bad now.
Oh
Fuck.
no,
Yeah,
has he
a bunch of
disconnected
people
from
are
us?
doing it. Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, it's good now.
Hello, friend.
Okay.
You're fine.
You hear us?
I hear you. You guys are getting buggy too.
You're just blaming on us, is that it?
Yep. It's just gonna blame it on all of you.
Yep, 100%. 3 connections went down versus 1 connection going down.
Yep. But yeah, so you turn around real quick these stairs.
God damn
You
it.
died.
This is not good. This is a big.
Now it's
Alright.
happening to Chris.
Yeah, I think. Is my thing going bad?
So
It's gone
not
bad.
just me.
I don't know about you guys, I'm still
tripping
at
right
17 millisecond delay. Oh boy.
Oh
still
boy.
good.
now. I'm changing up my. Nope, that was.
My connection is good.
Same here.
Just jump around.
23 milliseconds.
Just jump around. No.
19.
Hmm.
But so you hurdle
Good.
as you turn around. You have a Eldritch Blast already formed, and you chuck it after the turn at the right angle, and it hurdles as it tries to come towards you desperately in tatters, and it hits it squarely, and what's left of it just turns into pure ash as it cuddles down, goes to the ground.
It's like, I'm taking you with me. Dead.
Oh.
Destiny Bond.
Ruskin, oops. Not your turn yet,
Fucking
but
weird.
I accidentally pressed it twice. Ruskin's gonna come over here. And is gonna try to rush into this room. Pitch, it's your turn.
Stabby time.
Dobby time!
16.
Shanking it.
16 does hit.
D4. 1.
Alright. That doesn't have a turn because it hasn't been able to do anything. So it's just gonna go at the end. Guts, it's your turn.
Nah, man, don't be afraid to freaking. Don't be afraid to.
I stand next to Ruskin and
You're just gonna be standing next to Ruskin?
Yep.
Alright. You get out of the room, quickly run over where you can hear Pitch doing something inside that room. Cassandra.
Pitch is doing a thing. We should be worried.
Yes. I mean, it's kind of the general sense that they should have with Pitch anyways, mind you, but still.
Yep, we'll just pass to the pass.
But the door is open, by the way.
I know.
You're just gonna pass your turn?
Yeah.
You're just very curious what's gonna happen. Alright, Ruskin is going to move in real quick and try to attack with his axe. And since it's still pinned down, he gets to do attacks twice.
They
Hmm.
miss. They miss, don't they?
Does not sound like good.
No, that was because I don't need to do it again because he rolled a natural 20.
Ah.
Big
Mid sentence, just fucking mid sentence, roll natural 20, Erskine. Fucking fail for like 4 different sessions, and now you roll a natural 20.
Ruskin!
Suddenly, the floor beneath us caves in as he breaks the ground.
Ruskin be.
Oh, that didn't do it right.
Yes, this looks like it could be a 22 or a 3.
Yeah, it could be 22 or 4.
4-4, yeah.
4, I'm done. Can't count. Please send help.
Oh, that would have been even worse if I did that. It's not a dragon. Fuck.
He rolled a 4, didn't he?
No, he rolled at least 1-1. So
Ruskin's trying his best.
that is a statement. So Ruskin pulled out his sword or his axe, pulled it back in a massive attack. It was able to squarely hit it in its very weakened state, doing 10 damage overall to
Dink.
this rug.
This rug. Hell yeah, Ruskin. I believe you the best.
He needs everyone to believe in him so he has the power.
Well, that's probably why he's failing, because I don't believe in him at the moment.
That's probably why he sucks. I'm gonna eat him. Cute.
Alright.
Cute, Ruskin.
The rug struggles, but is still underneath underneath the turret and can't really move too much, even as it's being pelted and smacked and chopped. Pitch, it is your turn.
Question, can I use my action to take Ruskin out of the room? As in, like, I leave the room and I take him with me?
You can use the action to tell him to move. Why?
Ruskin, you should get out of the room really quick. Ruskin, you should get out of the room really quickly.
As he's pulling back his axe. Okay, eyes you turret. Pretty good idea. Alright. And he feeds his axe, and he's about to turn. Meanwhile, Guts, you're at the door.
Yep.
And you see Pitch hurdling himself outside the door.
Yep.
What do?
I obviously run into the room.
This is gonna hurt.
And I stay on the outside just watching.
Okay.
That's it. I end.
Still a bit fairly
Do you
on
give a
brand.
stern
You don't run
nod to
into the
Pitch
room.
as he's running off?
I've seen this look many a time.
This is the look
I'm
of
just-
a madman.
I'm just imagining Guts like crossing his arms and just gave a stern single nod as Pitch hurdles out of the door. Cassandra, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna wait.
You gonna wait?
Cassandra has
Wow.
also seen this look before.
Has seen this look before. Perhaps because she of the mercenary group that they're part of. They've probably done this a few times.
Hey,
Ruskin turns and bolts outside the door
fucking leaves.
because he
Get
knows
the
something's
fuck out.
about to come. Alright,
Okay, give me a moment.
not yet.
Good
It's
job, Ruskin.
it's the rug's turn.
Rug!
And as he struggles, he fails to. You can see that the rug is actually finally figured out a way to get out. And it's starting to pull itself out beneath your turret. You got one more turn before it pulls itself all out.
I use my action to slowly close this door. And then the bonus action. Detonate. 3d6 force damage.
Hold on. I have the perfect thing.
Do you actually have a countdown thing?
No, but I do have something.
Beep. 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 Beep.
You have the worst luck.
Yep.
You have the worst luck. Well, at least it wasn't 3 1s.
At least I got 2 2s.
Yep. So, turret is gone. It's up there. It's gone. This bastard just took 5 damage.
And all these bookshelves are knocked over.
And all the bookshelves are scattered all over the place. But you wouldn't know because the door is closed. You just saw the door kind of like violently shudder. Boom. And then like smoke, like a black smoke kind of just wafting through the crack.
Well, that's my
Guts.
turn.
It is your turn. Note that the thing I was holding the rug down is now not a thing.
Gonna throw an eldritch blast at it.
But you have to open the door first.
Gonna keep the door closed and wait outside.
Yeah.
Hey, you
So,
gonna drop an Eldritch Blast?
I turned to everyone else and like,
We
do
could
you
leave.
want? I mean, we could just leave. I doubt it could get through the door.
We're gonna wake up and the rug is like right there. Surprise.
It's been chasing us for years.
Yeah, it'll just fly through the window and attack us somewhere.
If you want to go that way, yeah.
I think we're good. That should have taken care of it.
And away we go.
Do you do anything to the door to prevent it from leaving?
Nah, it'll be fine.
No, we just assume it died.
I
Okay.
do want to check down what's in here though, real quick.
Alright. Anyone's...
Oh shit. We should leave and just fucking. Oh, he looked at the beds?
I mean, there's a box here, so.
Alright. You're now... What are you looking through, Guts?
This box right here. I'm assuming it's a box.
Well, in this specific room, you see four beds. Yep, 4 beds. And a table, a missing chair, and a small box on the floor. It looks like it was used as a substitute chair. Roll perception. Or investigation. Either works.
Perceptigation.
Perception.
Got a -1 to both.
Oh yeah. So you're not that
Yeah.
wise.
7.
Oh yeah. So
Congratulations, you failed.
alright. Give me 1 second. You find, opening it was already ransacked, but underneath a bunch of just ruined pieces of paper and or parchment, and a rather worn down piece of leather strap, you find 2 silver coins.
Cool.
So you found money.
How much was it?
2 silver.
Nice.
You literally found the change that falls between the seat cushions.
I'm head out.
Gonna head out? You guys gonna go out?
I found 2 silver.
Oh,
Oh, 2 silver.
I know, it's such an amazing amount.
Praise be.
Oh my god.
Let's go downstairs.
I'm just gonna pocket it.
So you guys go downstairs.
Indeed.
Surprise, there's like a 50 rugs. All
Surprise! It,
And
it
26
multiplied into like 500 of them. You found their breeding grounds.
rug breeding ground. Fuck this. Holy shit.
Did he,
All
not,
right.
did he not take care of those suits?
No.
I mean, we don't know. We don't really know they're there.
So, do we want to keep
door.
do we
Open
want?
door. See suit. Closed door. No.
At this point,
Make
do
a
we want to
perception
keep
check.
exploring, or do we just want to
Open
leave?
doors. Open door. See suits. No. Down we go.
Leave.
Yep, we're
We
just
just-
gonna.
Is that
we both
certainly
go.
what you
We
want to
both
do?
go. We both go to opposite door. We both go to opposite doors. Open them at the same time. Close them at the same time. Walk back at the same time.
All right.
There's some.
If that is what you want to do.
Are you trying to goad us into going into there? He's making it sound like there's something in there. But it doesn't look like there's anything in there. But he's making us feel like there's something in there.
So,
Hey,
do you want to
guys,
go in
wanna
there or no?
Fucking.
Or you guys just
want
say
to deal
no?
with walking statures? You want to fucking leave?
Leave. Next floor
All
down.
right. Okay.
Gonna dip.
That wasn't even fucking towards you, but okay, sure.
All right.
This sort of seems like another let's dip. Ah, but there's a chest up here.
But can we see the chest through all the bookcases? Because from our direction, we obviously can't see it because of the bookcases.
I mean, I just jump or stand on my tippy toes.
I mean, you can probably look behind the railing and see it when you're coming back down.
Hey, I saw a chest over there after standing on my tippy toe. I moved towards the chest.
Yeah, there's a chest over here.
Get that
Alright.
Zelda music going.
Do 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 do
Let's see.
do do do.
All right. You open you open the chest. Inside there, the first thing you see is sorry, I had to double check if you guys were trying to mess around stuff over there. All right. 4. Do that again. Okay. Inside said chest is a set of armor that has a faint glow, and it is currently. You can tell that it is leather. Other than that, you don't know what it is. That's the
I
first
can't-
thing you find.
I can investigate it, can't I?
I hand it over to Pitch.
Arcana. Roll for Arcana.
Investigate by wearing.
Investigate by putting it, just throw, like literally just chuck it at
Could be
Pitch.
fucking cursed.
Hey,
buddy.
check this.
And
Mm.
You know that this armor is magical, and you know that it is not cursed.
it doesn't have a malevolent presence to it.
It doesn't have a malevolent presence. It does not give it a forbidden feel to it. You just know that it is a form of, like protection or something. But that's the only thing you can think of.
Okay, I'm going to put it in my bag then.
It's a common magical armor, basically, is what you got from that.
Okay, let me just add that into my inventory.
Okay, next thing. And the next thing. Okay. So, in there as well, aside from that armor, you find an essence. 3. You find a statue of one of the gods.
Is it the same god from before?
Specifically, this one is. Gotta pull up the list because I am a stupid fucker. DnD 5e diet deities. There was a specific one I was thinking of. Alright. You find a statuette of a goddess. Specifically, make a religion check. Any of you?
Okay.
Good old fucking religion check. Fuck yeah. Oh shit. It's not great, Chief, but hey. I tried.
19. Is it the god of the harvest again?
No. You know that's not. It is not the same god. That specific god is Mysteria, goddess of magic.
I actually learned a bunch of stuff about the weave recently.
And you know, at least Fitch knows that she is known for essentially keeping and maintaining what is known as the spell weave.
Nice.
You don't know, you know bits and pieces of what that means, but essentially it is a statuette of a Mysteria, of goddess of magic, and the weave. Whatever you choose to do with it is up to you guys.
I guess we'll take it.
You gonna take it? Okay.
You know what?
And then the last piece of what you got is going to be a sack. And a sack that you guys are going to open and find. You can tell how prepared I am on this stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
A sack of money. The amount of money is going to be
Money!
Let the money rain.
So you find 3 pieces of gold, 4 pieces of silver, and 15 pieces of copper. Not a lot, but it's still a bit of money that you randomly found.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do in this room? Or check?
What about the crate right next to the chest? Is that a crate?
That is a crate.
I want to open the crate with my crowbar, since I have a crowbar.
Alright. Open.
What's in it?
Alright. Perception check.
D20 plus 1. 14.
You find a bit of alchemical supplies, and you also find kind of just magical reagents.
Magical what?
All regents, basically supply essentially spell components. Very common spell components specifically, but wonderful little find in a place that you guys know that is, although not abandoned technically, no one doesn't really visit here all that often. So you got stuff that you can sell basically, or use.
I'll take it, I guess, for selling.
Cause anything else in here?
What should I add this to my inventory as?
Spell components. And I'll give you a list in a second.
Good old spell components. Might use spells when you have Eldritch Blast.
I technically don't need a focus because my armor I'm currently wearing is my focus, because that's literally one of my abilities.
Alright.
What next?
Things, stuff, excitement.
A lot of things. And what have you. You want to go check what that is?
When I was standing on my tippy toes, I saw a thing down here.
Oh, fucking out of spite, I fucking shoot the statue, though.
No!
Use the sword is more annoying.
I shoot the statue.
You shoot the statue, roll an attack roll.
What's Ruskin doing all the way
Fucking
over there?
statue. Eat 15 Eldritch Blast.
Give me a second.
Out of fucking spite.
Out of sport.
I'm not giving you a chance to wake up.
Pissing me off.
Is that truly what you wish to do, sir?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Alright.
What's the fucking worst that can happen?
Suddenly the bookcase come to life.
Suddenly,
Shit's
the
gonna happen, but
tower
hey.
comes to life.
Okay.
Okay, so you pull a condensed eldritch energy into a ball, and you launch it, and it hurtles, and it flies by, and it grazes the foot, grazes the armor.
Nice.
Give me a second. Alright. It just hits the wall behind it in an impact.
Fuck.
So you missed.
He missed, and he grazed it, but it did not activate it. This guy's got lucky.
Do it again.
You really want to test it like that?
Alright.
I'll test whatever I want. Listen. I don't know. I don't know. Can happen. Motherfucker, this statue pisses me off.
Alright. Roll.
Eat it.
Roll damage. Alright.
Gotta appreciate the alright. Alright.
Thank you. You caused more. I'm sorry, I'm setting shit up now. If someone decided that the best thing to do.
Hey man, you gotta pre-fight. That shit looks like it might want to do something, so you gotta,
Well, the
you gotta
shuddering.
give it a lesson.
We're at a bit of a shudder. The armor comes back. It comes to life.
Fuck.
What would you think would happen if you see a piece of armor and you decided to fucking shoot it?
I
Everyone
don't know,
rolls
maybe-
initiative.
In a place.
Maybe just this time it wouldn't fucking be alive, alright?
No, you basically were tempting fate. So I rolled and thought maybe if you let him go, he wouldn't
Yeah, I'm
do
not
it.
gonna fucking let it go. No, fuck no. This thing is
Fucking
either
crazy.
alive and it wants to kill me, or it's not, and I feel satisfied by shooting it.
All right.
There is no in between.
Well, time to roll initiative.
Yep.
16.
Much. I know how to plus. Did little +1. Ew.
Yeah, the best part is you guys have done something really fun. You could have prevented this, sir, but no.
Not my fault. He's the one who
Where the hell
decided to
is
shoot it.
Nick?
He's
I'm
next
right
to
here.
Oh, good.
He's
He's not
probably contemplating.
life choices.
Yeah.
Mainly
How did I
wondering
end up
why
with this?
exactly after the first time you hit it again.
I didn't hit it the first time. I grazed it. Fuck you.
After grazing it the first time, you decided to tempt fate again.
Nick, if I just hit it and it fucking obliterated, I'd have been happy, but I just grazed the stupid thing. I wanted it obliterated.
I missed, therefore it must
Delete.
die.
All right. So, you got roll initiative as well, unless you don't want to be participating in this.
Is that a choice?
Yeah, you could just decide, you know what?
You
I'm
just-
gonna be
you
a
just
piece
stand
of shit and not participate in fights.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
just- you just stand off
participate.
to the side.
Well,
I'm just gonna, not fucking fight. Neat.
Remember, I go first apparently since I have the most initiative.
I haven't set it up yet. Hold on.
Is rolling for the movable armor. And Ruskin. Ruskin's on the other side. Where Ruskin has no clue what's about to happen.
Oh no, Ruskin saw. There's there is literally a nice big thing over here where there's nothing here. There's nothing here for him to not see it.
Nice. Good job, Ruskin. Oh, the fucking sword! What?
Yeah, there's this fucking sword as well.
Yeah, you didn't notice the sword?
No,
If
no, I
you guys-
noticed the sword.
if you
I
guys
noticed the
thought-
sword. It's just, I didn't think it would fucking come in life, though. Surprise! Sword has lived.
The swords did that last time as well. You don't remember?
No. Mostly remember the movable armor, so that was like, that's cool.
All right.
Movable armors are pretty cool.
All right. Wow,
Alright.
they rolled poor.
Hell,
Be happy.
Listen, just look at it this
All
way.
right,
It's more
Ruskin's
experience.
turn first.
Wow.
Ruskin!
You rolled a 17. So Ruskin, seeing the first, hearing the first Eldritch Blast go into the wall, turns around to see what the fuck's going on. And just watches in horror as another one hurtles and slams into the armor, who just shudders and then starts glowing with a magic aura and starts shifting and moving towards the northern side of the room. And he starts cursing under his breath. And then notices that there's a glow going on to the sword as well. So he has to make a choice.
Oh no, sword! Please don't shank Ruskin. Ruskin is the boss.
Yeah, he's paying us.
That is
A
very
paycheck.
And Ruskin
No,
decides
not our paycheck.
Precisely.
you've corrupted him. I can't forgive you.
I'm only making a joke. Like, I'm not
I
speaking.
I cannot forgive Chris anymore.
What? I haven't done shit.
Ruskin rushes forward and locks into a battle with a flying sword. Let's see if he actually hits.
Ruskin! I believe in Ruskin.
Ruskin eagerly swings and completely misses. Your belief has been in the wrong person, sir. Now it's Pitch's time. Pitch, your turn.
Yep. I equip my crossbow, and I shoot the armor. Roll d20. +2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's +2. Oh, I forgot to add +2s to my daggers. Fuck.
It's okay. Next time.
10. That's a miss.
That is, in fact, a miss.
Okay, I end.
You take out your crossbow, your aim, and it just completely misses. And then, like, it kind of flutters past his flag, but just hits the wall. Cassandra, our Wonder Warlock, who decided that the best thing to do is to try to piss off a place that has a magic armor wandering around.
Ruskin, I got your back. Eldritch Blast the sword.
Alright.
No.
Ruskin, I have your back. Eldritch Blast the sword is what Ruskin hears as a bolt of Eldritch Blast flies by and completely misses the sword as well.
Sorry, you're on your own.
Guts, it's your
I'm not gonna fucking leave back. Fuck you.
Oh, great. Eldritch Blast from this distance onto the armor.
on the armor, alright.
The armor. Yes, the armor.
Ja.
Why you go German?
Because I think it's funny. I don't know. Stereotypical German problems. Hate me now. That's a hit. And I'm going into other different accents all over the place, yo. Add B5. Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast.
And then you move forward?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nice.
as you start sprinting towards the armor, you hurtle a bit of the Eldritch energy towards it and slam it into him. as it kind of stumbles back a little bit and it tatters his flag. He knows that you're in his face.
Nani?
Now the sword's turn. He is gonna go and attack Gruskin. And the sword raises itself up and positions itself as an expert duelist. And attacks really quickly against Ruskin. And before Ruskin knows what is happening, his weapon was being parried back and thrown back. And he comes forward to thrust. And it hits Ruskin. Doing... That was a thing.
So much clicking.
I know. Very little damage, barely piercing through his body, and blood starts kind of pulling out of this minor flesh wound. While that's happening, the piece of armor, after being hit by Eldritch Blast a couple times from this place, and then finding someone's rushing him after throwing one, it assumes that all that came from guts. So he's going to attack. Are you ready, Guts?
Yeah.
And he completely misses out of sheer stupidity.
Sounds so ready.
Alright, Ruskin is, after being stabbed a bit from a expert thrust, and attempts to attack again. And he comes back, and the sword parries the blow away before it can even hit. Pitch, it is your turn.
Indeed, it is my turn, and I also used my crossbow again.
Alright. That's a hit on what?
The suit.
Okay. How much? 4 damage. As it was trying to attack Guts with its attack, with its flag, you ran forward, pressed yourself against the bookcase, and launched an arrow, and it flies through, pierces through the flag, and it hits it squarely in the chest, doing 4 damage.
Nice.
Cassandra,
Hey,
it's your turn.
do the thing we do always. And we're gonna try and hit the sword again.
Gonna do the sword again, alright?
Yep. Hey!
That's a hit.
Nice.
Hey.
Alright. Eldritch energy condenses into another ball, and you hurdle it with good accuracy as it tears Ruskin's axe out of the way. Your Eldritch Blast slams into it and damaging it.
Swords.
You are helping it, Ruskin.
Yay.
Guts, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna get out a newt. I'm gonna throw a hex on this fucker.
Gonna put a hex on that one?
A hexy boy.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
That's an Extra d6 damage when it hit. Speaking of hitting, Booming Blade.
Booming blade.
Booming Blade!
Booming Boyd, alright.
Not Green Flame Blade?
There's not another enemy nearby to make use of it, so no.
Just shove it till he gets close to him.
I would have to shove it 10 feet, Chris. I don't think that's possible.
It is.
I
Not
mean,
with that
oh-
fucking attitude.
Okay, over time, sure, but not worth it, so.
Nah, man, keep shoving
17.
Green Flame Blade for life.
That hits. How much damage?
Yeah.
You gotta actually do the math, I know.
Calculate.
12 damage.
The enemy is fucked.
Alright, I won't lie, that did actually do a good amount of damage.
Nice, and I'll be right back.
Alright.
Should we take our break then?
We're in the middle of a fight. Just take
But yeah,
that
but
one.
he left anyway.
I mean, it's literally. I mean, there's a couple of other people's turns.
Alright. Guts pulls back one of his hands, and dark energy kind of appears around it as he thrusts it forward, palm first. And that glove leaves his hand and hits the armor, turning it a dark purple, have a dark purple tint around it. As he did that, he took his sword and took that same hand that was glowing for that, filled now with electricity running around it, swipes it around his sword, and slashes at the armor, and cuts it through it like butter. And around that armor now is just these rings of electricity, just waiting to be set off. As that is happening, the damaged flying sword, who's starting to have cracks, attempts to attack Ruskin once again. And as it tries to go through, Ruskin was able to get his axe in the proper position and block it out of the way before he can do anything. This armor is now coming. He is going to be attempting to attack Guts.
Gorge, you gotta jump out of the way. Oh wait, you're not here. You can't do that, lol.
His flag, he raises his flag up and tries to slow to Guts. But Guts just raises one of his gauntleted hands and just swipes that arm up forward and just knocking it out of the way with contempt. Now it's Ruskin's turn.
Ruskin!
Ruskin takes his axe. I keep on wanting to say sword for some reason, even though I know he has an axe. And tries to do something different. And attempts to attack at an odd angle. And as he comes back from below, the sword was able to block it just barely. It flourishes as it taunts Ruskin. Pitch.
Ruskin!
It is your turn.
Crossbow. On the sword.
On the sword, alright.
I miss.
Take aim, and you swap over from the armor and shoot. The sword dances out of the way as the bolt hits the wall. Cassandra, it is your turn. As the blade is now taunting Ruskin and Pitch.
Ooh.
You have a very injured armor, and you have a very pretty injured sword.
Yeah, Gus can tank the armor all day. Ruskin's probably not as tanky. Shoot sword.
Shoot sword. All right.
Yep. Hey.
Hey, does that hit?
We'll see.
I'll tell you in a second. It hits,
Yes.
in its weakened state. It kind of shudders. Welcome back.
Nice.
It's almost your turn. The sword kind of shudders as it's ready for another attack. And this bolt of Eldritch Energy just flies into it, doing how much damage?
Oh. There you go.
Big damage.
Big boy damage.
It is big boy damage. It's back. As it was about to attack, that Eldritch Blast slams into it, and it just gets hurtled into the wall and clatters to the ground dead.
Whoa!
It
Dead
had
sword.
specifically 10 life.
Nice.
Nice.
Ruskin's free now from the sword. Guts, you got a very injured boy right next to you.
Indeed.
End him.
Gonna do a
that
It's gonna do the sneeze. Sneeze.
bless you.
25 right there.
Damn, that sneeze is like the best thing that could have happened. Apparently.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Okay,
now take-
how would
now
you
take-
like to do
take-
this?
Not quite as
As
good.
we've been going up and down, my allergies are starting to act up a little bit. There's a lot of dust around here. All the bushels outside and all the pollen from that is just starting to, flourish and such. So my nose has been really stuffy. Been trying to get a sneeze out like the entire day. So as I go to swing, it starts to come out finally. I'm like ah. And as I finally sneeze, he just gets sliced in half.
Everything he could have chosen, he chose sneeze to death.
And it's such a relief to me, as well as a relief to him, considering that he no longer has to fight me.
As he
you know,
falls over
dead.
dead because he's now bisected by a sneeze sword attack.
You ever just sneeze and notice, oops, I've stabbed someone?
So technically, a sneeze sword attack killed him. Congratulations, you killed the people in this room.
I accidentally sneezed him to death. Goodbye.
We have, and coincidentally, Guts has found a joke attack.
Guts is a fucking joke.
Yep. We already knew this.
It's over.
What's left of the armor, by the way?
The armor that we were just attacking?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's in pieces.
I'm gonna
Like,
take
full
the
on.
pieces.
You're gonna take the pieces?
Yep, metal scrap.
Gonna eat them.
Perfect.
Alright. He's going to munch on them at some point, yeah. Because that's what slimes do, right?
Sure.
So I now have metal scraps times 1, I guess.
Delicious
Yep.
slime breakfast.
By the way, you
Yeah,
never told me what spell components I got from that one crate.
Oh yeah. I'll explain when we take a break. Or like after we take a break.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like they super particularly matter.
Alright. Anything else you want to do in this room? Now that you've obliterated its guardian?
He is the room guardian. Guardian of the room.
I
Look
s-
at this skull
I saw
thing.
this thing down here.
Who
alright.
is this?
What
big
does
touch?
pitch do to the skull?
Oh, it's a
I
skull.
investigate it, which is what I do.
Okay,
Alright.
good. Don't fuck this one.
Slash roll.
He's not a
D20
bard.
plus
You don't
4.
have to worry about him fucking a dead
13.
skeleton. 13? Alright.
I do the investigate.
You do the investigate. You do look at it. And you realize that this is a...
Ooh, magic skull.
It is a skull of a small dragon.
A dragon skull.
hmm In fact, if you look at it, you notice that there is a slight glow around its eyes.
Oh shit! Awesome power.
Let's see. I learned about Dracoliches recently. Let's see. A Dracolich. If it doesn't have a body. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a demi Dracolich, I think.
It's all super relevant.
I pick up the skull.
Okay? You pick up the skull. I will tell. You could tell in that the skull is not attached to a Dracolich or any variant of that. It looks like it's just been a skull that's been enchanted for something, perhaps in this room.
This controls the security system, doesn't it?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to attempt to use the skull.
Where?
Here, I guess.
Okay. Here, where? Specifically on the table?
Sure.
You pick up the skull. You look at the skull, and you slam it on the table, and the skull does nothing.
Why would you say I slam it on the table?
I don't know, but it was dramatic.
I take the skull with me.
Okay. Now you're carrying a skull in your hands.
Add, let's see, young enchanted dragon skull.
Did you even try to do an Arcana check on that?
I'm doing Arcana check now.
Okay, roll.
My Arcana is
Roll a 20, please.
2. 7.
Your poor fucking character sometimes.
So
Alright.
smart, and yet so
So-
clueless at the same time.
Yeah. So essentially, you know that is specifically attached to this room. That it's supposed to be used for this room for something.
Going to start walking around the room, figuring out what it does.
You want to do that? All right.
Just use it as like a divining stick of sort.
Yes, I'll use it as a
Activate
divining
here.
rod.
Activate here. Fuck.
Just go through all the bookcases and just it work.
Just rub it. Just moving it all.
Yep,
Come
when in-
on.
When in doubt, every possible option.
All right.
You start fucking
Perhaps.
aggressively rubbing it everywhere. Activate.
Give me a moment, I must.
Oh my god. What are you? Oh no.
Freaking doing shit. What do you want?
Oh my fucking god.
This is
You
what
really.
This is what Pitch would do.
Oh god.
He's gonna rub him. He's gonna rub the skull everywhere. Gotta figure this shit out.
Oh my god.
I need to
Well-
scroll. Hang on, I need to scroll up.
I tap my sword as he's walking around.
Edge.
Have I found it yet?
Nope. But You felt something. Just a roll of perception
He felt
as you're walking around the northern area.
Oh shit. Oh
18.
shit, boys. He felt something.
All right.
Making
You
progress.
notice that the eyes, like you felt like a minor vibration. The eyes were glowing brighter when you walked by the chest.
I point it at the chest.
And its eyes glow and glow, but doesn't do anything other than that.
I look in the chest.
There is nothing different from what you saw before, but the eyes are still glowing.
I put the skull in the chest.
Okay, and then? Do you leave the chest open or closed?
I close the chest.
As you
It
close
fucking
the
transforms into a dragon.
chest, it turns into a mimic.
Surprise, motherfucker. Dragon mimic, fuck you.
Mimic chests are actually huge.
They're big.
Generally.
I mean, by technical definition, I could show you like the fuck you size of a mimic.
A mimic's like 10 feet wide, I think. Or a chest. Like
Big
8 by
boys.
10 feet, or something like that.
So, as you close the chest door, there's a mystical chime that goes through, and the chest glows. Like the edges and the silver just starts gleaming. What do you do next?
I open the chest.
Inside the chest, the skull's missing, but you do find a couple other stuff. Turns out, something magical was attached to that chest. You find, let's see, 2 sets of armor similar to what you saw before, but one of them is plate, and the other is cloth.
Okay, so let me just add this to my inventory.
Yeah. They both have the same type of faint glow on your stuff.
So we can figure out whether or not they're cursed.
And also, you end up finding another sack of... It's a medium-sized sack of
Sack
jewels
stuff.
instead of
Jewels?
money. Yeah,
Oh, just
about
money?
300 gold's worth of gold pieces worth of jewels, of varying sizes and quality.
I tell them that I found money. Hey guys, I did a thing!
Nice.
We just get up here. I found some money!
And also, you end up finding a glowing tome of magic and a cloak.
Glowing of magic and...
Just
question mark
a
cloak.
fancy cloak. You don't know what it's for yet, though.
So it's just a fancy cloak?
So far, yeah, that's as far as you know. Unless you roll, you can roll and see.
Okay, so I have glowing tome of magic,
Yep.
an unknown fancy cloak, 3 sets of common magical armor of the cloth, leather, and plate variety.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate the cloak first, and then we're just gonna leave. Oh, and I guess, do they want money?
Fuck yeah, we do. Money is big. Money is
Well, you're currently carrying a sack of gems worth of $300 or 300 gold.
So I guess I split that evenly.
Sure.
nice. 100 gold worth of gem.
100 gold worth of gems are to you guys' use.
Yee. But
Nice.
yes, I investigate the fancy cloak.
Roll investigation.
It touches you.
11.
What it tells you, what you can see is that
please touch
The
it.
uniform, it's something for a uniform. You don't know what specifically, but you could tell that it was probably a higher up, like a higher end society type of thing, or a very important person in society would wear this. And considering where you are and the fact that it's attached to a ley line, perhaps something of a magical society of some sort.
Magic Society.
Magic society of high standing. As far as you know what it is.
So it's useful. I'm keeping it. And
Alright.
I'll investigate the armor when we get back to the base.
Alright.
Hey guys, I got some armor too. I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna look at what it does when we get back.
Yep, rather not put it on, and then suddenly you can't take it off, and then it eats your life.
And it just kind of munches on you until you die. And then what's left of it is just your skull.
A dragon skull. Da da da.
Which you don't have anymore.
Yep, no more dragon skull. Sad face. The skull probably would have been worth quite a bit. Because, well, it's a dragon skull.
It was a young dragon, though.
Yeah, but still a dragon.
Alright. Is that all you're going to do in this row?
Yes.
Alright.
One of the funny thing, I was thinking about, like, investigating the chest itself at some point. But then that skull.
Yeah. That kind of happens. I try to litter a bunch of things, just not just, fighting counters and stuff. As much as possible so that you guys have stuff to do.
We appreciate.
Boop. Alright. You're down the hall, you see the scattered remains of what's left of the armor. And then you know where the entrance is.
Yep, I'm just gonna pick up the metal scraps, add them to my inventory.
Alright.
Because I can sell them and do other stuff.
Or
And I
no.
have. I'm just labeling them as. I'm just labeling like one broken suit of armor worth of metal being a ×1 of metal scraps.
Okay.
Just so it's a bit easier to manage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then we leave.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Yeah,
So you
we
guys-
made it all the way down.
You guys walked all the way down the thing, you left left here, and you do have the bushels of magical
Berries.
Mm-hmm.
Bushels of magical berries.
I make the potions.
Eat 'em, Nick.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to eat them anymore, remember?
I do not. It's been a while.
Keep eating the berries.
No, you're banned.
It's only good for you, Nick.
It
Well, I
drugs
don't know
you.
if you wanna be stuck in this area again.
Nick, it's for your health.
It's bad for your health.
Okay, an hour of berry eating later with all the shenanigans and whatnot, we head out.
What a piece of shit. I hate you.
Thank you.
Alright. So on the way, I want in order
Perception checks, yay!
Got it.
I want Cassandra to roll a D50. I want Guts to roll a D50, and I want Pitch to roll a D50.
Fucking 29!
23!
5.
5!
What is with my rolls?
So, before I tell you what those rolls are for, do you guys want to take a break real quick?
Sure.
Why not?
And then we'll get back to this, and I'll explain what those are for.
Sounds good.
See you all in 10 minutes.
Destroyed. Oh boy.
Hello and welcome back. Where are you, my friend?
Ah. Alright.
Ah, yes, my friends have returned.
Not all of them.
Most of them.
Not all of them?
Not
Yeah.
all of them.
Not all
You
of them.
forgot. You forgot. What was it? LRB.
LRB?
Yeah, you got BRG, and then you forgot LRB.
Sure.
Also,
Hmm.
BRB. Don't forget BRB.
I can't forget about BRB. No.
Left, right, finger?
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out what
Yeah.
LRB could stand for.
Good job, Nick.
Thank you.
Well, what
Yes, I-
does BRG mean? Do you remember that much?
Blood Raven Guard.
Yep. All right.
Oh, it's left, right, Blood Raven Guard. That's what LRB stands for. Okay. Because Blood Raven Guard is one word.
Hmm.
I get it now.
Awesome. As long
Wait,
as you get it.
let us continue on back to town
All right.
in my expertly drawn ley line.
So, as you guys continue
Sure.
the pathway down and past the tower that's on the ley line, you guys end up traveling towards the town again. And let me double check your rolls. So the first one is a 29.
Ayo.
Ayo. So 29 is... Alright. As you guys go down the road, you find a group of traveling bards.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're a friendly bunch,
My people.
kind of wave at you, and they offer you a song in return, if you wish to listen.
Sure, let's listen.
Alright.
Fuck yeah, time to listen to bards. They're totally not gonna fuck us. I know
So,
what bards can do.
as they strum the instruments and sing to you a wondrous song, they sing you a song of good health. You gain 1d8 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Congratulations.
D8 temporary.
Yo, full on 8.
Fucking goddamn.
Goddamn.
Why?
Sounds about right. That in the bar too, I guess. Fucking whatever.
Yep, R2.
Alright. So, as you continue down and the sun starts setting, you're almost halfway, you're about halfway back to town. You end up running into... Let me
It's your
double
boy.
check that one. An elder gentleman.
Oh.
And you
Oh.
see, he is rather old. He's using a cane to make sure that he has a firm grasp on land. And as he kind of comes towards you, he kind of tilts his head. Would you like a riddle, young adventurers? It's nothing special. Just answer the question properly. You might
like
be getting a
riddles.
reward. He kind of chuckles. All right. Here it is. What has 4 wheels and flies?
What has 4 wheels and flies? That's tricky. Is it it a carriage that someone cast fly on?
No, is that your answer, young slime?
No, I don't think that's the right answer.
All right. How about you? What is four wheels and flies? Or what has four wheels and flies?
You're asking the wrong person.
Kinda stinks too. A hint.
4 wheels, flies, also
It
smells. What a time!
Stinks. What?
Yeah. Oh,
Why would it stink?
I don't know.
Why indeed?
Why indeed? What?
This is tricky, isn't it?
There's so much shit I don't know about DnD.
Like, is this in a literal sense or like figurative that it smells?
It literally stinks.
Oh, I got it. It's
Please.
a trash cart or something. What are those things called?
A trash cart.
Oh yes, a trash cart.
You got it. You got it.
What?
And inside his robes that he's worn robes, pulls out a potion. A potion of flight, if you need it, and chucks it. Just kind of underhand tosses it to you guys.
Fucking
I'll be
Thanks.
seeing you on occasion on your journeys. I'm
Thank-
sure.
Thank you, mister.
You're welcome. Please do continue. Adventures are very
How is it
much
a trash
entertaining.
cart? What?
Once he said it literally smells, I figured out what he meant. Because it as in flies, it doesn't mean it actually flies. It means the bug flies.
noise.
But what?
Nick is like fucking broken.
Wait.
Fucking
So,
process.
So
What-
it,
what
what
has-
has what has four wheels
And also has flies.
and also has flies, as in not. So
I thought you said and also flies.
it
It
says
says
what has
and.
four wheels and flies.
Once he
What?
said it, okay. There's 3 ways this can be interpreted in both ways. Okay, and flies, as in it literally flies, and it has flies. If you interpret your way where it says and also flies, then it obviously only flies. But but as I said before, it has flies as well.
No, I get that the flies fly, but flies don't have wheels on them. So I'm a little confused there.
4 wheels
Okay,
as in
okay.
a cart.
Flies
Why
don't have wheels on them.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
am I wrong here?
Okay,
that not
so
right?
Flies
you
don't
would-
have wheels on them.
what it-
I mean,
what
yeah.
What it was
Like
a
that- I mean-
trash wagon. As in, the thing has four wheels, like a wagon.
Yeah,
and it
but
has
flies don't have
flies.
wheels. What?
Why would flies have wheels?
They're not.
Why would the
They're not
bugs-
supposed to have wheels.
They don't. But trash wagons do have flies.
And they also
Because
have
of
4
garbage.
wheels.
But the flies don't have wheels.
No, they do not.
Right. So
You're
why is that a
freaking
correct
fine.
answer?
The correct answer is trash wagon.
Wait. What?
The correct answer was trash wagon or garbage wagon.
Wait, why does that work?
Because
Do you have to type
garbage
this out for
attracts
him?
flies.
Okay.
So
just
what
need
has
this.
four wheels and
Just want this.
flies?
Well, I can tell you it's not a fly because they don't have wheels.
God damn it!
Who is he this dense?
I don't know. I don't know.
Fucking
He's your friend.
What? Whatever. It's the trash wagon. Moving on. All right, I'll get it. I'll understand it later.
Think about it.
I don't give a shit. I'll understand it, Ian. I'll understand it
how-
later. Okay.
How would you describe a garbage truck?
Ian, I will understand it later. Okay.
He has to think about it, sleep on it, and then take a shower, and then it'll. Don't worry.
I will understand it at a later date. All right, it's fine. Moving on. This is gonna take
I'm
too
gonna
long
love-
to figure out.
I'm going to love these rolls if this continues, because there is about 4 or 5 of these riddles.
And Nick's not gonna get any of them.
Figure it out later. All right.
Alright. So now you got a potion,
A
which
flight.
is a potion of flying. You guys have something to fly now.
Temporarily. How long does
Temporary.
it last for?
Don't know.
To the internet!
I'll find out now. I drink it.
No, he gave it to me. It's in my inventory.
He gave it to us
No,
as a
I
group.
tossed it to the group.
And I said I caught
Whoever
it.
got it.
And I said I caught it.
I ripped it out of your slime.
Rip it out of him.
I put it in my bag.
I rip it out of your bag.
You don't get my bag.
No, I know.
Jesus. Alright. After those interesting encounters,
When you drink the potion, you
Oh.
gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour and can hover. Okay.
Mhm. And then also on the very end, as you guys are heading towards the town, you run on the road. You find a lone yellow flower growing out of the middle of the pathway. You keep this. You treat this, guys, as an omen.
What?
As an omen, you guys ended up finding a lone yellow flower growing in the middle of the pathway.
Okay.
Treat it as the way you want it to be treated.
Okay. Also, a potion of flying is worth 500 gold.
Yep.
Good old 500.
Yep.
How
You-
did I become the most rich of us accidentally?
It's not accidentally. Every time we get something, you just grab it. So it's like really not a thing.
The gem. Remember the gem? You were like, yeah, you can have it. And I just happened to pick up the potion first.
Just happened.
Oh no, we're not having that type of argument right at the moment.
Wait, what
Alright,
type of
There's
argument?
no point because you don't win with Ian.
All right. As the sun is setting, you guys return to the town.
Indeed.
And inside the town, everyone's kind of hustling and bustling. You got a choice. What do you want to do?
I'm going back to the town, to the base. The Beyblades, yes.
The Beyblades.
Yes, I go back to the guild house to do stuff.
What specifically are you going to be doing at the guild house?
I'm going to be figuring out how to open the letter. You know the one for my master? Actually, I'm going to investigate the suits of armor I got first.
Alright, roll investigation.
Okay, do I do this for each one, or...
Roll 3 d20 investigations at the same time.
11, 16, and 20.
Alright. So, the first one is really, really damaged. And so you can get that it's magical, and it's a piece of armor, but other than that, not that much.
So I'll do this in the order of the cloth, the leather, and then the plate.
Alright.
That's.
So the cloth is damaged.
Oh,
I
no,
mean, that's
sorry.
not really
You're
something
right.
you can do.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about the metal piece, so sorry.
No,
Let me
not the metal pieces.
rephrase it.
Okay.
The cloth one, the glow, you can tell that it's not that it has not cursed or what have you, and it has an aura of protection. And it's similar to the other two. The leather is you find a piece of leather armor +1. So whatever the armor is, +1 to that.
Okay, so I have cloth armor of protection. I have a leather armor of +1.
Mhm.
And then the plate, which I got the 20 on.
You know this is a plate of +1. So you can
Well,
infer to that the cloth is a cloth armor of +1. You guys have 3 pieces of magical armor that is +1. So +1 to whatever the armor was originally was supposed to be.
Nice.
So a little bit extra protection.
Well, I'm
God,
going
hate this.
to equip the leather armor of +1.
Alright.
I need to go to edit and then add
Magical
leather.
armor,
Yeah, let's see.
and then leather armor +1.
Magic armor. I might as well make it +2 since I have the one skill that gives me a +1 to my armor anyway, right?
Nope. +1 to armor.
I have to find it. Leather +1.
Yep.
Update. Back to view. And then equip the leather +1.
Hmm.
Does that actually do anything? Let me check.
It should.
My armor class is still 12. I know I get.
Are you not proficient in the light armors? If you're
Light,
not proficient,
medium, and shields.
I don't know.
I was wearing studded leather armor before.
That might be equivalent to leather armor +1.
That might be equivalent to it.
I'll just go back to my studded then.
You can sell it for like the price of a
Yeah,
studded
money.
leather then.
Yeah, basically you get extra money out of it then.
Yeah.
I'll get you something better at some point.
Okay, let me just get rid of it from my thing since I'm not going to be equipping it. Then I'll give the cloth and the plate to people specifically.
So the plate to Guts, and the cloth to Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what a piece of shit. Doesn't even ask, just gives.
I mean, you could just not give it to you at all.
Also true. I could just sell all of it.
Do it.
Then we all split the money evenly.
No, he found it first. He gets the.
I got a point there.
If that's what you want to do.
I don't care.
Just remember that Pitch is a very companiative companion.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
He
and I don't
basically,
care.
he will do it for his companions. He'll do
Neat.
stuff just for the companions.
Because friendship. And then that'll be my stuff for now, since the other two need to do their stuff before it
Okay.
becomes my turn again.
Who wants to go next?
I'ma head over to Apothecary to give them bushels.
Alright. Inside, you find. I'm going to. This is going to be really fucking embarrassing, but do you remember what her name was?
I did indeed write it down. It is
Alright.
Alden.
It was ow.
Oh.
What?
Wait,
No,
I
it
need-
was Alden.
Oh, alright. Alden, alright. You find Alden kind of busily restocking the shelves on the back of the where the service counter is.
Or Adeline, not Alden.
No, Adeline. Okay,
Adeline.
Adeline. You find Adeline not paying attention to the entrance and is stocking like the back shelves of where the customer counter and everything is, humming to herself.
I just stand there waiting for her to finish whatever she's.
As she was turning to go to grab another thing of things, she catches a glimpse of a very stern-looking but patient Guts waiting.
Stern but patient.
Oh, oh, oh! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So how can I help you, Guts?
I pull out all the bushels.
Her eyes widen, and then her smile is extremely bright. Oh, you found him! You found him! Can you bring it over here? Bring it over here. And she kind of helps you get the bushels down or onto the table. And she's like, 1 second. And ducks down, and you hear her rummaging through stuff before pulling out like a strange magnifying glass and a couple other instruments, and puts them on the ground. And she takes it, puts it on a glove, and takes some of the berries. You shouldn't be eating too much of these. Have an odd effect on people. Let me see.
Too late.
That is correct. These are it, and these are rather ripe, and not too bad. In fact, you got them in a great enough time. I was afraid that since you guys are adventurers, you're going to just kind of ignore it. Most adventurers don't care about stuff except for what's next to kill. So, I am very grateful for the effort of getting this here as soon as possible. A little extra to your reward. Let's see. In about 2 days' time, I'll have these whipped up into something rather special. I'll give you a couple of the samples and a little bit more than that, if that's okay. Along with the 200 gold pieces, I believe I said that you were. It was.
Sounds good. I'll see you in 2 days then.
He's like, thank you. I'll see you then. Have a wonderful day. Oh, before I forget, she pulls out a kind of a vial of purplish potion, and then like kind of gently tosses it to you. Drink this, just in case. Well, I don't know if there would be adverse effects on you, but some people, they
Some
don't
people
react well to the stuff, to prolonged exposure.
Is it worse if they eat it?
It's strong, but not overtly bad. As long as you don't eat it like multiple times a day.
What about all at once?
So, why do you ask?
They have had a bushel or two.
Kind of pause. It's like, hey, would you please drink it now? Then, just in case.
Quick
And
swig.
Guts then proceeds to have diarrhea the rest of the night.
So that's gonna go through. It should clear out anything that would be damaging. What that is, I'll explain on when we give you the potions. But next time, eat them on a moderate time, they kind of have adverse effects overall, and it generally causes people to act not themselves.
Alright.
Does this
Have-
involve pixies in any way?
Have a wonderful day. I better call the guards and make sure. You can hear her mutter a little bit as
Gutch then proceeds to have the runs all night.
she kind of like gets the bushels down in a professional and careful way.
Actually, make Nick roll for having the run.
Nope. Not gonna do that. Alright,
How long does our temp HP last for?
till next encounter,
Okay.
which will be a long while. And the only reason is because you ain't running into any actual negative encounters at the moment, so.
Unless, of course, someone gets into a bar fight.
So, as Guts finishes that, you guys, since you helped, I'll get 150 experience points from that specific quest.
Yay.
Oh man, 150 experience.
Sorry. I apologize, 300 per.
Holy
350 experience points? Nice.
That means we are on 6,375.
You're almost there.
We almost dinged. So close. So close.
Alright.
125 off.
Indeed. Well, we'll probably ding from the rugs.
Well,
Killed 2 rugs and then sword and
as you guys, as Guts and Pitch are doing stuff, Cassandra, are you going to be doing anything, or are you just going to head over back to the Mermaid's Grotto?
back to the Mermaid's Grotto.
Ruskin follows you there for a little bit. We should probably talk to a few people. I'm going to be having a meeting
Fuck.
with at least the governor of this city, or the mayor, specifically.
I was about to say, this place doesn't seem big enough to have a governor.
So, how this is going to work
Yeah.
Is I need you to be on your best behavior.
is I'll take care of this, but the end results, what we have learned from that trip, is a bit more than just a rich person's little fantasy of figuring out what the hell is happening. This might require a bit more response from the nation overall. So, I'll handle this part. You guys need to rest.
Sure.
I can do this. This is part of my employment. If I cannot be a good employer, how can you have trust in me as an employee? Even if it's temporary and you're just helping me. But more than likely, we're going to be having at least a bit more guests with us when we go on this trip. And we will be going on this trip. This is a bit more serious than just, again, what I wanted to find. So, Cassandra,
Fucking whoop. Hey.
can you make sure that the other members of your party knows what's going on?
Sure.
Thank you. In 2 In roughly a day's time, we should have a response. Who knows?
Awesome.
We might be getting a bit more than we are expecting. I'll see if I can wheedle something out of your mercenary group. The nightmares, something or other.
Yeah, the Nightmare Vanguard.
The Nightmare Vanguard. Ah, all right. Who knows? They might become someone's Nightmares Vanguard. All right. You have a wonderful day. And then, as he says that, he kind of finishes what he's drinking, slams it down on the table, and walks over to the bartender and kind of gently talks to him before coins are exchanged. And he kind of waves at you before leaving. All right. So you visited the apothecary. You have visited the guild house, and you have visited the mermaid's grotto.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in town?
No.
I believe
time
that's
is it?
about it.
It is sun is down or is going down, and it's almost nighttime.
Okay. Well, I'll be doing research all night, as I do.
As you do.
As I do.
Are you going to discuss anything with Mr. Silverleaf, or are you just gonna ignore the entire thing?
Well, do I encounter Mr. Silverleaf when I get back to the base? The guild halls?
I hope so, because that's his place. I know that I haven't swapped the map or anything, but he is there. He's
I'll say hi.
hello, young bitch. So, how did things go on the trip?
Things went well. I got some new materials and stuff to look at.
Oh, what? Do you mind telling me? I might be a little bit of help, a little helpful.
I'm going to show him the Tome of Magic and the fancy cloak. We'll just say I did the armors in my room.
Mm-hmm. You did. Kind of looks at the tomes like, let me see about that one. And he gestures for you to give it to him, and I'm assuming you did.
Uh-huh.
Looks at it. Kind of is muttering to himself, Alright. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. And he kind of shuffles off for a little bit, and then he comes back. Alright. Pulls out a magical rod, and he taps it after muttering something in unpronounceable to you. Just barely a whisper. And then there's a glow on it, and it kind of shatters. And he's like, alright, so the protections are gone. So let's see what's in this bad boy.
We opened the book.
And they open the book. And inside is, well, encoded. Encode magical spells. You don't know what the code is. But Mr. Silverleaf does note that this looks like a former wizard's tome.
Okay, so I'll write Wizard's Tome and then encode it.
Mm-hmm. You do know that he's talking just kind of talking with you. Know that most wizards usually end up having all their spells in a specific type of code that they themselves only specifically know, just in case if the book gets stolen. It's a very common tactic.
You
Who
know how
knows?
to uncode it?
Oh, there more than likely is a way. From judging from this book, I would say this is not super old, so either the person either abandoned it or he died, more than likely. But there is, of course, people who could easily decode this. I don't know how useful it would be for you specifically, but I'm sure you could find a use for it. Even if
Okay.
it's just a minor curiosity. Is there anything else?
I show him the unknown fancy cloak.
Ah. This. This is interesting. Where you found this in the tower?
Yeah.
All right. So, this is very much a cloak of the Ulysses.
Cloak of the Ulysses. Just add that.
They are a bit of a secretive group. Specifically, they're usually used by the court or the government here and there. However, they do keep to themselves, and their primary focus is research, which would make sense considering that that specific tower is on the ley line. I wouldn't be surprised if that tower was specifically used just to research said ley lines.
So to put it simply, it's government stuff.
Yeah, it's basically a secret government research group.
Okay, let me just add secret.
I almost forgot. Let's pull another character. I forgot.
Did you forget the guy who's the receptionist?
No,
Okay.
someone else. Yeah, you'll work.
Did you just use the randomizer?
Oh,
Sound real sure of yourself.
nope. I'm setting things up for later.
Interesting.
You will find out in a little bit. So, and most of the days, or at least for the rest of this day, you guys relax.
Yeah.
You got through things. You fully are completely healed.
And I do more research stuff during the night.
You do more research things, however, you haven't gotten anything new at the moment, but you did make some leeway.
I mean, I have the letter and I have the training book to go through.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm going to put work into the letter.
Got a little. Do a d20 on that. You did a little bit of work here and there. You can get a couple more letters out of the runes, but you haven't completely unlocked the letter.
Got it. Now it is the next day.
And yes, it is the next day.
Now to reset all my spells and stuff.
And
My
very long
lucky-
rest. I'm going to just swap you guys.
I'm going to make my resistance once again. I'm going to make my resistance slashing.
Okay.
And it is. And I'm going to quickly roll a d2 just for reason. Okay. There's just checking which gender I'm going to be today. Still male.
got to that right then.
And so I assume they went back to the guild already during the night.
That's what I'm assuming. At the
Mhm.
end of the day, you guys ended up
It's
going
go
there.
sleepy time.
It was sleepy.
Sleepy
So you
sleep.
guys are your own. You're on your rooms and you're kind of wandering around a bit. And did I have a Ruskin in here? No, I do not, because I was silly. Give me a second. Mhm. Well, you guys woke up. You had your breakfast, and you were relaxing a little bit when Ruskin came in and asked for a meeting.
Ruskin!
Meeting
Uh,
time.
It's time for the meeting. So, do you remember the payment that I offered you guys for getting into more? It was a bit of much of money.
Nope.
I believe it was 1,000 gold split between the three of you. Maybe. We're going to triple that.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, tripling that for saving one side of the nation. That's
Because this is going to become a bit more. In a couple hours, we'll be meeting with representatives of a fair bit of people, not including a voice of the country.
ooh.
The king's voice is going to specifically meet you group. And me, of course.
They got here fast. They would get here pretty fast.
Teleportation is commonplace amongst the bigger cities, and it's not too much for a voice to be able to go where he needs to be. They are very, very mobile.
Ooh.
You, in the meantime, you have at least an hour before all the representatives are in the city and ready to discuss. We'll be meeting them in the city, specifically in the barracks. We thought this should be a bit more secure. We don't really want to cause a general panic. So, and what time did you, Woodman Crowther say? Again, we would meet in 2 days' time from once we were at the tower?
Yeah, I believe he said 2 days.
Sure.
I thought it was
Alright.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2 weeks as well.
Give us more time. All right. This means that we can plan these things a little bit further. Now, that also means that we'll be discussing our entry points. Because there is that as well. But we'll do that at that meeting. When you guys are ready, we're going to head over to the box.
That's an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So more research.
That is in an hour. So meet me at the entrance of the barracks at that time. Have a wonderful time. And kind of just meanders off and then waves goodbye to Mr. Silverleaf and the secretary.
I'm gonna spend an hour doing research.
I'm going to spend about 2 seconds to realize I almost stretched him out. All right.
What?
You're gone now.
Well,
Alright. Well, Pitch is doing research, which is doing poorly. You didn't get that far at all into it.
So
For an
D20
hour.
with D20 with a negative.
You rolled a D2.
The D2 was for the
Oh
gender.
just roll a 20. A D20.
Just straight up D20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, when I'm time crunching, I do very well.
You were able to unlock a little bit of it, but it's still not fully unlocked. You're getting really close, though.
Got it.
So, and you are very confident that at least in this week's time, you will be unlocking it. Now, anything else you want to do before you head over to the barracks?
Anyone else?
fuck. No.
All right, Guts.
I'm go back to sleep.
I'm gonna sleep for the remaining hour. All right. Are you a person who enjoys sleep?
Very much so.
Understandable.
Pretty sure,
Alright.
sure he also likes
Have a nice
Edge as
day.
well.
All right. After an hour of research and one person sleeping, it is time.
Now convene at the guardhouse, or whatever it was.
You
Barracks.
guys leave the guild house and make your way over to the guard's building. And while you're inside there, you find a very, very tense guard captain, Ruskin, and
Boy.
inside there as well is a gentleman that you haven't seen before.
The guard captain's obviously stressed because, like, oh god, my boss's boss is here. Am I right about that?
Roughly. So, inside the office is a rather slim-built blonde man with a bow slung back on his back, and he is just calmly sitting in the seat as you guys walk in. But you notice that his eyes immediately catch and assess you. Ah, so these are the adventures.
Yep.
I
Okay.
am the king's voice in these places. That's all you'll need to know of my name. For right now. We'll see. Now, we needed to discuss this. This image that you was described to us is very bad. In fact, this could be almost world-shaking level of disaster. And the king is very much in the opinion that this should be dealt with, but we are dealing with at least 3 major incidences, including this. So, how we're going to do this is rather simple. The king wants you guys inside and at most do as much as he can to prevent the spread to continue. Ruskin has already informed you that your payment for his side is going to be tripled. We, the king, will give you a deed to some land. A good chunk of land, if you succeed in this task. This is not going to be a simple task. We are expecting you to be traversing through a place that no one has been able to go in or out of. Or, as far as we can tell, they could never leave. They may enter, but they may not leave has been the only the only thing that has ever happened to this place. We need this dealt with, and we're entrusting it to you. The king will be in your debt. As he says that, he's standing up and he bows properly. Full and fully to you. Please accept this offer.
I
In
assume
return, we have hired quite a few people to help you. You may talk.
I was gonna talk to the other guys about should we convene about this. I mean, we're probably gonna say yes anyway, but like we might as well do it for like roleplay reasons.
I say yes anyway, for roleplay reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Nick's a B tier mercenary character. Run because he has good stats.
Turns out that we didn't have to look far to gather at least a bunch of people. A few more members of the Nightmare Vanguard, to be precise, were wandering around nearby. And when we offered to hire them for this, they jumped at the chance. So, without further ado, let's introduce people. Or at least introduce your friend to them. You two might already know them. Let them in, he says loudly to one of the guards. And the door opens, and a group of more of an older generation kind of steps in. The first one up is an older dwarven woman with a crossbow strapped to her back and a axe to her side, and very much a gray hair, and kind of wrinkly, kind of stumbles up. The two of you recognize her as the former commander of the Nightmares Vanguard.
Fucking what?
God damn it.
It's your old boss.
Oh shit, it's related to Nick. Get fucked!
Well, it's our old boss.
It's your
Fuck you.
old. She's like, ah. Well, it's been a while, you two.
Yes. You insert name here. It has been a while.
Give me a second. I actually have to pull this up because I wrote these down 3 fucking weeks ago.
It's fine. Don't worry. We'll talk to insert name here when, they're nice and ready.
Hey man, what if you told us about insert name here?
Insert name here is the first one. Is as Commander Rowan.
Oh, hi there, Commander. Insert name here. How you doing?
Rowan?
Ronwin.
Ronwan.
She is you know her as a expert ranger.
Like that?
Ronwin.
Ranwin. Yep, you got it.
Cool.
So, I leave the position of commanding, only to find myself tracking you two down. After about 3 weeks of you going off on this contract. Why does this happen sometimes? I'm not the only one here, obviously. So, we'll explain as everyone comes in.
Hi.
Her eyes flicker towards the pitch. Recruit or...
I'm their companion.
Please help us.
Guts?
Please help us.
Now you might think that, oh man, you're shacking up with a male slime. When in actuality, it doesn't have a gender.
Sure, that was the thing here. That entire thing.
I know that's what you were worried about, Commander. Insert name here.
Are you gonna do that all the time?
Yes, he's going to do it all the time.
It's
Or
so
at least
good.
for this run. She kind of pinches the right of her nose. He picked up another adventure. Alright.
They're
Name's
friendly
Marauder.
enough. Alright.
Alright. Now, I'm not here alone, and I'll explain exactly why I was around for you in a little bit, Guts. But it's good to see you, and also you, Cassandra.
So,
Next is now the rest of these are going to be basically because I can't fucking find tokens for. So because I fucking couldn't find a token for,
okay.
so this one is a bird-like creature, a raven, a humanoid.
A Kenku?
Mm-hmm. Who kind of comes in? Yes,
Kenkus are significantly more annoying.
Kenkus can't speak actual sentences, I think.
they cannot.
You're gonna have fun.
Yes, I am. As this Kenku comes in, he opens his mouth and lets out a big booming chuckle.
Blade.
Ha 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 ha!
Not Titus's laugh. And then, in a wizened voice, "It's been a while."
Jesus.
Stay a while and listen.
And then waves.
Creepy.
So, actually, no, sorry.
Anyway,
Forgot.
you want to
That
fucking
can do it.
destroy your throat with that?
Yeah, no, I'm going.
Try not talking tomorrow. That's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he works tomorrow with me.
No, I don't work tomorrow.
Nice. You could
I
play
have
Monster
tomorrow
Hunter all
off,
day.
unless they're going to pull me in, which I don't mind.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So,
Make that fucking dink.
after saying that, his voice suddenly shifts into a like a smoother voice. My name, and then as he says that, you hear like basically like leaves rustling, and you guys recognize that as his name as Wrestler. Dub R, by the way, so how to spell it is going to be Rustler, as in like actual leaf rustles.
Nice.
Kinku basically they don't really have technical names. They are named after whatever the sound that they like the most.
Genku.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were cursed or something.
Yep, they can't have imaginative thoughts, so they can't. They can read and they can write, but they cannot fucking speak.
And their whole goal is to figure out where the hell they came from.
Aren't they allowed to parrot things?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what he's doing. That's why he started with this type of voice and then went into something more like this. He's going to be a fun one for me. Again, because of how things are, the next person that comes in is a pure white dragonborn that
Oh
has
shit.
a
Ooh, scaly dragon boy.
Is white ice?
yes.
Okay.
It has a mace on his side and on his back a
Ooh, guts.
Shield.
Challenge him to a 1v1.
and
Maybe
he
in a bit.
Cleric.
kind of smiles and is like, guts. It's been a while.
What?
How you doing?
You're doing pretty well.
Right.
There's a specific reason why he talks to you specifically.
Oh, I know.
And
Oh,
I
I
know.
know.
Oh, I know.
oh, I know.
What?
This crazy son of a bitch.
Kind of laughs. Oh, I'm not here as a cleric. I'm here as a blacksmith.
Oh, 1v1 him in the arena. No weapons. Just punching.
Piss solely.
Just slowly.
Yo, I will after I level.
Oh,
And the last
punching, there
person-
is nothing else.
that you see come in
How
is
you do it now? So that way when you
Cassandra actually know.
fucking what?
Is this large behemoth of a man with tree trunk
Oh,
sized
shit.
arms. And he's has that very familiar booming voice that was laughing earlier from the Kinku. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Cassandra? How
Ew.
are your studies and your patron treating you?
Be alright.
Alright. That's good. That is good. I hope you learned from my lessons prior, but it's good to see that you're still kicking. Now, a bunch of us old farts are here for a reason. As that happens, Rowan kind of just sternly stares at all of them and goes, Alright. So, originally the reason why we're out here is there's a paladin from one of the orders who caught wind of an Oathbreaker wandering around in these parts. And you know the reputation between paladins and Oath-breaking paladins. It's a very bloody spot, alright? So we
What's
thought
that
we...
whistle?
that was him trying to sound innocent.
Oh.
Oathbreakers everywhere, chief.
Look, I'm not an Oathbreaker until next level, okay? It's fine.
Fuck you. Yeah, he hasn't decided yet that being a paladin is bullshit.
No. He's more than a bullshit with that. He's a warlock, a sorcerer, and a paladin.
Yeah, we still don't know what kind of build he's going for yet.
We'll find out at some point.
It's called something that revolves around using spells because warlocks regenerate their spells, and I don't know how that works with everything.
But looks. So I thought we would hit him off before and deal with him, so he doesn't track you down. And then we hear that you got in trouble of some sorts, not usual things, but just sheer adventuring shenanigans. And we were told by the King's voice that you're being hired to go and breach more. Is this correct? Kind of eyeing the three of you expectantly.
Yeah.
What?
I'm pretty sure that the dude that we partnered up with was an Oathbreaker, right? Came back to life and whatnot.
I mean, you're not an Oathbreaker, and he was a paladin.
Yeah.
So
He's a
Thanks,
he's
Sherlock.
A conquest.
Anytime, man.
I love this group.
Thank you.
All right, so no, it was as you described him. It's like no. This is more overzealous. More for the light type of person, not
Like, praise the sun.
a conquer.
What a guy.
Sort of.
I knew a guy
Don't know
once that
too
did that
much
till he
because
imploded.
all I got was overzealous paladin and caught wind of a former paladin becoming a mercenary and wanting to make sure that was never encouraged, essentially. And I refuse to lose such potential people because of such stupidity. I may not be the leader anymore, or at least...
Oh shit, it's this chick. Yo, fuck. Use some help.
So, doesn't mean that I don't take care of members. Now, we have to deal with this. What have you guys done? In essence.
Didn't you talk to Ruskin?
Briefly.
Fuck.
But General just is a bit more messed up than we were told. And specifically about the ley lines.
Oh man,
So-
we could go to that tower and show you. You want to see that?
No,
Small road trip.
no, you can show me when we get there in a bit of a time.
Oh shit, we're gonna on a road trip.
Later. In a couple weeks, if Ruskin's to be believed.
Oh, yeah.
Road trip.
So now the reasoning. The thought process, and the king agrees. She kind of eyes the king's voice, who just simply nods. We will be attacking, breaching more, and establishing a base.
Ooh.
The problem is the destination. We are not just the ones that are coming here. Us old farts are here to help essentially keep things going in the base when we establish it. We are obviously a bit too old to be able to really get into the adventuring lifestyle as much as we used to. But we do have experience.
Yeah, we'll switch you out one at a time. Each will hard carry the team.
So, that process is we'll be setting up a place after we can find and secure a location. Once we do so, it'll become our base of operations and more. And we'll bring in on more of the people from the boats, though, or what have you. The issue is how we get in.
Did anyone else just hear the very distant?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ian.
Yeah.
What was the very distant fuck for?
No idea. Could be anything.
Spooky.
Woo!
Boogie!
But so the before she could continue, the white dragonborn politely coughs and says, so here's the thing. We have a couple of ways of doing this. We have by boat. We were already offered at least a boat ride. It will let us go into one of the areas closer to the shore. But
That'll
again,
take forever.
it'll take a little while to get there, and the sea, notwithstanding the fog that's covering the entirety of Moor, is very dangerous on its own. Now, the other thing that we could do is just teleporting in. However, the dangers of that is we'll be teleporting in blindly.
Ooh.
That could lead to a lot of issues. Or, the other way is to traverse through the no man's land.
Ooh.
Now, that's less dangerous than the other two options, but still has its own share of dangers. As you know, the place has been basically abandoned by both sides for whatever reason. Us, because there's no reason to be there when there is no one to attack and the other side doesn't attack. However, that gave a lot of opportunity for other races to take over the area. Be running a gauntlet of kobolds, gnolls, maybe orcs, maybe goblins.
Ooh.
And we would probably end up running into at least a stronghold or two from them if we go that way. Either way, all three sides are going to be very dangerous. how we get there, we'll let you decide, since you are going to be going in first.
Oh, good. Thanks.
So we're going to discuss this now, right?
Yes. This is something you guys have to decide. And this is where I said you guys got choices. Because I can't do anything until you choose.
What do you two think?
Teleport.
Two guts?
I think I like teleport more.
Teleport.
Well, then let's do teleport.
And teleport. That would work. Easily enough, of course. However, it would be a random location more, especially now. It has been noted that it disrupts the connection between inside and outside. We don't know what happens in the inside, but we have a safe guess is that it would be at least random. So, prepare to be stuck in the middle of things, but once we get in, the way we will be doing this is very much you three will be going in along with us, and then we'll make sure we have a secure place and place a permanent teleportation circle, or at least not a permanent one, but a strong connecting one, so that we can get at least supplies and men into this fortification of ours.
Got it.
So we would suggest that you guys prepare for anything from suddenly being underwater to being in a cave to being in the middle of a bloody battlefield. We do not know.
Sounds pretty good.
When we teleport, I request to be in a barrel in case we are under. I do not do water well.
He do the thing where he dies in water.
All of them kind of eye you, kind of like, we know, we'll make sure to have a specially treated barrel for you. You're not the first slime that we have talked with.
Gonna be a big shame when the barrel
You've
breaks.
talked with other slimes?
Mercenaries,
Bruh.
all four of them say to you in a very deadpan voice.
Mercenary!
Mercenaries.
Fucking magical word. Mercenary power.
You might be young mercenaries, but after a while, you basically don't bat an eye when you end up talking to a slime or a dragon, for all you know. And I'm not talking about this old fool. So, the plan is to get into via teleportation. You already know you have to be getting supplies. You have 2 weeks before we initiate it. We do have to pick up your tag-alongs. The other group that you mentioned.
Mm-hmm. They'll be around in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Alright. Your thoughts on them?
They're not untrustworthy.
Trust them to keep us, to help us, but don't trust them to keep our backs safe fully.
Eh,
Mm.
I wouldn't trust them with my firstborn. I would trust them with keeping my back safe.
Wait, what?
Ah.
I'm confused.
What?
What about me?
Sandra, you're fine.
Yeah.
So,
I'd probably give my firstborn to you.
Sweet.
just don't sacrifice it to your
Quick tip.
patron.
Yeah. Pro tip: don't.
Why wouldn't I?
I'm saying pro tip: don't procreate.
Oh, yeah. I was using it as an expression, not the fact that I was definitely going to procreate sometime in the future.
Divination check.
I don't know, man.
Turns out he has a kid.
I don't know, man. Somebody figures out you're a super soldier to get their super kid.
All it takes is one sleeping potion, and I'm out.
Yeah, buddy, you about to fucking get drugged.
Oh god. But yeah, so
Give him the super serum.
give him the super serum. It's got to. You have accomplished your goals. So, say hi. So, as long as the things are aligned, they'll help us. All right, that works for us. So, we think that'll be it. We'll talk about the nitty-gritty separately. You guys would probably be bored about this. Don't worry about it. We will explain at least the details when we were able to establish things and what have you prior to leaving.
So, meet up in a week to iron out the details, and then the next week we head out. That
Yes,
Oh, hell yeah.
that is correct.
Okay.
good? Cool.
Have a pleasant time beforehand, but prepare. It's going to be a siege.
Oh.
I think that would be a good time to end it.
Noise.
Alright.
Okay.
I mean, alright.
Boom!
Nick is no longer allowed to talk today.
Woo!
Wait, why is
Yeah.
that?
I don't know. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. I think the worst part is I have a slightly lost voice.
That's your fault.
So that is why I sound kind of slightly off a little bit. It's not as bad as it was before.
Mm.
Apparently, my body decided that it was going to be attacked by allergies, like after recovering from being sick. So, naturally.
Good old Arizona.
Naturally. Yeah.
Naturally. But yeah, I thought that would be a good place to stop, and then I can actually plot out how the teleportation will be working.
And then we can do
Okay.
And then we can do 2 weeks worth of quests and just general training montage.
We'll
You can-
figure-
Because you know I'm going to use those 2 weeks to just like learn all the things.
There's going to be something that will be happening prior to you guys leaving, and then what have you. But I gotta plot out. Now that I'm like, okay, so they're going to be doing the teleporting thing. I have a way to do that.
Yeah, man.
And when I say
Teleportation.
random, by the way, I mean random. Like, okay, controlled random. There is one place that it will not go to.
Literally the big bad guy's bedroom.
Yeah, basically.
Eh.
The big bad guy's
Oh,
area.
hey, what's up?
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, hi.
We're level fucking 3. You are level fucking too high for us.
Are we level 4?
3 or 4, I don't remember. It's been 3 weeks, man.
I think we're.
It's been almost like it's been basic.
So what was the EXP we got from the rug and the statue?
Fucking enough to level up. We're literally like 105.
Yeah, no, you leveled up.
Yeah, we just need to know what the specific amount.
105 experience points.
Neat.
Wait, that's not enough.
Eh.
Okay, how much do you guys need?
Give us about 20 more and we're good.
125 experience points then.
Neat.
You have 5 experience points right over.
So now 6,505 XP.
Okay.
So we dinged, yay!
Woo!
And we still have 10 minutes before midnight, so we can do that stuff, I guess.
Well, if you guys want to.
What?
Level up to level 5.
Oh, sure. I'll do that at some point.
Now I need to roll a d8.
So, before you guys, before I forget, no,
HP.
I essentially randomly generated these 4 older people from your guys' mercenary group.
Oh, hell yeah.
Then I thought, well, you know what? Turns out one of them was a cleric and one of them was a warlock. So
Nice.
But what about Jeff?
Jeff
don't
is
talk-
fucking dead.
we don't talk about Jeff.
Somebody accidentally buried Jeff like 5 years ago.
Again, we don't talk about Jeff. Whatever happened to Jeff stays with Jeff.
4.
Oh hey, I can learn enlarge and reduce as a artificer. I didn't know that. Nice.
Yeah, so I literally rolled it. I'm like, oh, a Kinku. Cool. What type? A sorcerer. I'm like,
Kenku.
okay.
Ah!
And it's like, Goliath. Oh, that would be a really good fighter. Nope, warlock. I'm like, okay. That's kind of unique.
Just start rolling shit. Alright, whatever.
Yeah.
I guess this is happening now. Ah,
and then-
fuck, an invocation? Fuck.
Yeah, you get evocation, and then that's basically it. And I'm like, okay, so since you got a cleric and a warlock, like they had to have interacted with Guts and Cassandra. They had to.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
I know
that
at least
has
the main
guess.
character, at least the Dwarven lady had to have met you guys because she was the former commander.
Well, she's dwarven.
She's Dwarven and former
Nice.
Dwarven commander, which was totally based off of essentially Monster Hunter.
Cool.
Because my thought process is like, well, shit, they're gonna be going into like the thick of things at some point. Might as well have a nice place that they can just like retreat to. You know what? Let's make something like a Stera or Ciliana. What are the kind of things that they need there? They need a blacksmith. They need a. It's like they need someone who can sell them like potions and stuff. They needed someone to direct their quests, and that type of thing. And then I'm like, all right.
We should get them a carriage and call them the A-Team. And they come and save our asses when we're about to die.
Yeah.
Also, the old man will be running around everywhere. Just so you guys know. So you'll be getting a lot of different riddles here and there.
Oh, fucking old man. What if we kill him?
Mm, mm, mm.
I have a couple of spells here, and I'm not sure which I should grab because the couple I think I want to grab. One is Alter Self.
Mhm.
Another one is Enlarge and Reduce because that's just a very useful spell.
That's
Anyway,
extremely useful.
Heat Metal, Lesser Restoration, and Levitate.
Those are all good.
Having 2 people of on-demand healing never helps.
Yeah. But enlarge and reduce is actually really good when
Yeah,
used properly.
Yeah, because did I tell you about how I used Enlarge and Reduce as a sorcerer our last game? I just used it to break down doors. Have a metal door, shrink it, breaks.
Not anymore.
We're only going to be suddenly running into large and reduce ruined steel doors.
Well, I still have the wall. Breaks the stones in the wall.
All right, bring the place down on you. Okay. I will find a
Oh, yeah.
way, sir. But yeah, so
But yeah, I can only grab one spell, but like they're pretty good. I can also grab invisibility, but
I would probably go for a heal just in case.
Yep, I
But
can.
that's just
Nick
me.
can heal, but Nick's not going to heal if he's dead. Also, if he's in the middle,
oh,
order for him to heal.
does Restoration only does status effects, doesn't actually heal.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can get
Instantly
Cure
matters.
Wounds to level 1.
Not bad.
But I guess I'll get Cure Wounds. I just need to remember to grab these other spells or get items that let me make them. Because I can at one of my levels I can do that. Let me actually check my features. Can I do that yet?
Oh shit! Level 5 allows other shit. Fuck.
What
I
do you need?
just a minor annoyance of fucking having to alter the the click key things that quickly just do something.
Mm-hmm.
Because now Eldritch Blast does 2d10.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Let's see, I can
Eldritch
use...
Blast basically is your bread and butter, regardless.
Let's see.
But
The
now
only
it does 2d10, which is pretty good.
Yeah, well, the only issue that you seem to have is doing other things than Eldritch Blast.
Crafting. If you craft a
Well, why do
magic
anything else when I can just spam that? That's great. What a time. It's an unlimited ammo gun.
one of the parts of my tools is the trade thing. One of the things for crafting, if I craft a magic item in the wand category, since I can just create magic items at will, apparently, it takes me quarter amount of the time, and it costs me half as much gold to make a wand. And yeah, just trying to figure out how do I'm pretty sure I can make wand spells in. Let's
Mhm.
might have to check the book, the manual thing. I know I can do that. Item.
All right.
I'm gonna have to look at the stuff again. Oh, Arcane Armament. Starting at 5th level, you can attack twice rather than once. Whether you take the attack action on your turn, but one of the attacks must be made with a magic weapon. Magic of which you use to propel the attack. So, if I have a magic weapon, I can attack once with a normal weapon, and then another with a magic weapon, or just both with a magic weapon. They're nice, I can double attack. I just need a magic weapon.
Hmm.
But yes, the fun thing's done.
Ooh.
Also, my HP is now 41. Yay.
Congratulations. Don't forget your temporary hit point.
Yeah, those are already on my token. Oh, and I automatically learned 2 new spells. Scorching Ray and Shatter.
Yep.
Let's see, Scorching Ray, which is obviously the fire laser. You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets in range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack on each. That's 2d6 fire damage. Okay. Then Shatter. I'm yawning. Sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of my choice. Then be centered on it must make a Constitution saving throw. The creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw. A non-magical item that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. So basically, I can destroy everything in the area if I want. Basically, don't drop your weapons if I use the spell. Hello?
Hey,
Did any of you hear that?
I did.
I tuned out really bad. I'm pretty sure Nick tuned the fuck out.
I mean, Nick hasn't been saying a goddamn thing for the longest time, so.
Basically, if we encounter armors again, I can just, like, Thanos snap them out of existence.
Nice.
So yeah, good spell.
Ah, okay.
Thank y'all for watching. So, just bye.